Well, it's time for some more Witcher 3. I've been loving the DLC. I really have. And it's a shame, because we're getting towards the end of the... what's it called? The Blood and Wine DLC now. I've been loving it. It's been great. I'm not wanting to say goodbye to it all. I mean, today we're going to try and hunt down some trophies, is what I'm thinking. So, I mean, we've got that to do, I guess. But yeah, we're... I mean, at a point in the story where it's saying, hey, this is going to lock off certain side quests, so make sure you had a save beforehand. So yeah, I'm gonna have to see what the hell happens now. Because, I mean, I'm gonna hunt down some trophies. I'm assuming there's fist fighting. I'm assuming maybe there's a race somewhere. I am, as I've said in the past, quite the racist, so I'm sure I'll win. But yeah, we should be pretty much at the end. Which is good. And in other ways bad. Like I say, I've been enjoying it, I don't want to leave it behind. But I mean, what can you do? What can you do? I mean, you can certainly watch this. Apparently sorceresses are also infertile. Interesting tooltip there. Or gameplay tip, or whatever you'd call that. I mean, sure. Ah, and we're actually into game now.
Ark Beauclervois, her most gracious duchess,
Uh,
has hired a witcher to get at the root
Yep,
of
that's
these murders.
what's happened.
Every resident of our
Yeah, if I had to take a guess, it's not going to be a treasure hunt that gets you a trophy. We do have this one. I'm going to see what that does, because that was the one we got for lifting the curse on the light. Person who collected all those spoons. Maybe there's a spoon trophy for having done it. I don't know. I really have no idea how to get these trophies. I got a Gwent one. I got a trophy for retrieving a statue's, like, testicles. Apart from that, I mean, it could be anything. Between Gwent and getting a statue's testicles back, it legitimately could be anything. I mean, can't think of much else that could be as just out there as collecting a statue's testicles off the man who stole them. It's a bit of a weird time, isn't it? Anyway, apparently it's down here somewhere I need to go. Just following this through. And, oh, are we going to the spoon room? Ooh, we get all the spoons. I cannot see a thing. Let me get my torch out. Oh, it's the spoons.
Might want to look around some.
Might want to look around. Possibly through there. If I can get a key. Why are these all marked in red?
This one's full too.
I don't know what you mean by two as well, Geralt.
Full.
I guess we just knock on all of these and find an empty one. I can't remember what the woman had said.
Nothing interesting here. This one's full too.
Well, I guess we're just having a check. One of these has treasure in it.
Strange.
Oh. A gold stick of joy.
That's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house.
Okay, is that it? We've completed it now. One thing I've never encountered is whatever's behind there. Looking with my Witcher senses, there's various containers. Can't see around the corner. It looks to just be kind of a storeroom. Is that actually a trophy though? Like, inventory, gold stick of joy. Goes into here under other. Dowry. I mean, sure. Apparently I look good in the house. I don't know what that is. What have I found? What's the gold stick of joy? I'm assuming from the name it's a joystick. Or like a controller or something like that. It's just a statue of one. It seemed a little bit out of place, but I mean, apparently I look good in the vineyard house. So who am I to question it? And I'd be mad to not just take a trophy to put in the house. I swear it wasn't down there, it was the upper path, wasn't it? Yeah, I've gone the wrong way to get to the signpost. That's fine. But did I actually just find a trophy from this? I hadn't expected it. Also, I've not gone into performance mode, so frame rate must have been a bit choppy. I apologise for that. But yeah, apparently that's just a trophy, I guess. What's it with my luck of just picking up quests that might have a trophy, or picking out the exact right barrel first try, and stuff like that. It's a bit of a stroke of luck. I'm very lucky with these. I mean, the barrel was last time I managed to pick out the right barrel just by completely guessing. This time I managed to just pick out a quest which I'd assumed would be quite a short one. But, I mean, I didn't expect it to have a trophy. I just was kind of curious what would happen from it. I mean, can I give it back to the housemaid now? Marlene, forgot your name entirely.
I thank you for letting me stay.
Yeah, thanks for letting me stay. Yeah, nothing new.
Take care with
We can't give her that. So I guess it's just a trophy. There's nothing else to it. And yeah, it's just a joystick. Well, little odd looking. Little bit on the odd side, but I mean, it's fine. Do we have anything else we could display as armour? So we've got a lot of armour stands. I mean, apparently, yes. The Beauclair doublet, trousers, and boots. There we go. Fancy set of armour. That one in the middle, set of armour I came into the DLC with. It's a nice set. That one there, I mean, I don't particularly care about. Let's see. Witch Hunters, Guards, and I guess Boots. Does that look decent? You know what? Yeah, that does look decent. Even has my little medallion on it. Don't ever remember it having that. It's a Witch Hunter piece. It seems a bit odd. But, I mean, sure. That looks decent enough, I guess. Does I not have any trousers to put on it? I guess not. Also, any of these actually good? Not particularly. This one here. Oh, God, okay. Silver Sword. Currently using the one I came into the DLC with. This one's 10 levels higher. And it's just better. It is just better. I mean, it doesn't come with a chance to stun. But, I mean, do I even care? When it's just got 110 extra damage? I think it said? I don't think I need to be bothered, do I? Comes with a chance to stun, crit chance. Okay, so fire would be a nice one. Do we have a better than 2% one? Probably not. We would possibly like to add in... Yeah, the chance to freeze. I had been enjoying that on my steel weapon, I believe it was. Do you want stagger? Probably not. Bleeding, I think we apply normally with our light attacks now, so I don't need to care. What do we want? I mean, more poison seems useless. I'm just going to add extra attack power. Just make it even slightly stronger. Cool. Well, we've got another trophy. That's us got 3 trophies now. I hadn't expected it to be quite that easy. Well, I guess next place to go to. I mean, immediately I've got 2 points available. I don't remember getting 2 points. Upgrade that. Should now be max level. Lovely. Fist fighting or knights for hire? I'm gonna do knights for hire. Potentially, that could get me something good. Also, lets me explore around it. It lets me explore around a lot, actually. Yeah, that's a lot of exploring. If I go up there, head north, then head south down there. Hopefully get a fast travel in that village. I think that's a decent move in terms of planning out my routes. I'm not planning amazingly well, but I mean, I am planning it to a small extent. So I want to make sure I'm not lost more than anything. And yeah, from here, head north. Roach! We shall be on our way. And well, we've gotten rid of a pig on the side of him. I like the little pig head. Where do we find the trophy? There it is. Yeah, currently, what do we have? We have chance to dismember. I was wondering why that was so high. We honestly do not need gold. Fine. Chance to dismember. It makes me look cooler in combat. That's fine. As much as I'd like to have the pig on, it's only really for, like, the appearance more than anything.
Damn, something's seriously wrong here.
And something's seriously wrong. Apparently. I mean, it seems as if we've got Vargas. Yeah, what on earth's going on here?
That stench.
Oh, I hadn't expected this. Let me just murder some Vargas quickly. Just give it a big old murder. New sword's doing well. These guys are not very high level in comparison. They are level 38. My sword's level 45. I guess that's the hidden treasure room we're passing by. I'm not bothered. If we come across it, we'll do it. It's just an entire quest. That could be interesting. It's not what I'm after, though. Not in any way what I'm after. Where do I go? It's... yeah. Not immediately, like, kind of in that direction. It's this one we want to start with. Then we'll look down. It's perfectly fine, and we've... an entrance. That wasn't marked on the map. It's not the best entrance, I'm not gonna lie. I had somewhat hoped for better. It's been caved in at some point. No idea if that's going to really come into effect later or anything. It could. And bandits. Well, I can do bandits. There goes one immediately, because apparently I'm just that good. It could have fooled me. I'm doing surprisingly well. I've got a cat trying to get in through my door, but I don't entirely know what she's up to. Just keeps pushing it open and then not coming in. No, that's fine. That's fine. It's a cat. I don't need to understand the dealings of cats. And God, I'm getting a lot of these kills. Who am I fighting? That bandit over there, because not everyone's an enemy. Let me just get a stun in if I'm lucky. If they do, they die immediately. If not, they just die somewhat slowly. And that bandit's just dead. I don't think that's quite the execution I was hoping for. This works. It's worked.
Thank you, good sir. You would be the famous Witcher, would you not?
Exactly.
Nice.
I shall hitch my wagon and set off for the monument works at once. They await me there.
Okay. Now time passes. Why is time passing? What? Hooray? Is that not something I was meant to do? I could have sworn that was one of the ones marked on my map. It must have been. Okay. I'm a little confused, but sure. That's not increased the number of contracts. It's fine. And bandits. Again. Seems to be a common theme, at least here. I need to go help that knight errant. He's a little bit of trouble. Not the most trouble. He seems to be putting up a decent fight in his own. But yeah, just help him out. I'll murder this guy for you. Is that it? Looks to be it. Hello, knight errant. Gonna have a chat now.
Friend, I thank you once more for saving my bum.
Right? That's it. Looks to be it, yeah. Cool. That's one did count. Why did that other one not count? It was a marker, wasn't it? Was I mistaken? Also, that's just bandits. Ignore them. Their arrows aren't doing much damage, so they're clearly not high level. It's not really worth the bother. Although something I might actually check. Because last time we tried to do some scavenger hunts to get better armor. But we didn't find the stuff for superior Griffin armor. We just not have it. We don't seem to. Also, we got Hearthstone missions. Could be interesting, but yeah, no, never mind. I was just curious if I maybe looked over something I apparently hadn't. Yeah, what's this about? I really can't see. I'm gonna just have a meditate until the morning. I don't want to be running around in the dark. Not afraid of the dark, it's just I can't see anything. And what I'm looking for looks to be maybe a monster den. And it's below where I currently am. So that would be down there. Don't just jump straight in. I want to follow it around, see is there a better way in. I can definitely see that they're there. Did I get in? I mean, presumably I can get in there, right? Just keep following this around. There's a little grate there. How do I get inside? I'm just gonna follow the way marker and assume that knows. Ah, hello. Yeah, it does look a bit deep jumping. I mean, Geralt dies after falling a couple of feet off of, like, a box or something. I don't have any idea where these little dots are trying to aim me, but I'm starting to think they're not aiming me into the cave. Yeah, good to see you. I'm glad you've come by. I mean, I do hope your game is going well. I don't think you've streamed since then. I do have my notifications on for you, because, I mean, you're lovely to watch. Like, it was nice and pleasant to chat to you and everything. Do let me know if you aren't understanding all what I'm saying, by the way. So I can speak more clearly if you want. Just Scottish accent's not always the most understandable. How did you get in there? Is that like a pond or something, is there? There does look to be some water at various parts. Oh yeah, Geralt, he's the type to just die for missing a step. I could believe that. Okay, if I slide down here. This is the best spot I have possibly found to jump down. It's definitely too high. How the hell did I get in? No, don't worry, miss some words. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. I'm glad you like the accent. Can I like get in from down by the river? Or something? How the hell do you get inside of our camp? I'm trying to do a mission. Okay, is this correct? This is looking more so correct than before. Okay. Just murder these guys. I mean, this is how combat works in the higher difficulties. You just keep on slashing and hope it works out. I don't know if it's quite the same in the lower difficulties. But thankfully, I do have some nice swords to use. And I mean, my nice swords, they are very powerful all in all. You even get a bit of healing from my armour, which is very nice. I do enjoy a nice little bit of healing mid-fight. I also enjoy just chopping a man's legs off and leaving him in the river. But that's a bit different than that. Okay, this looks to be where I'm meant to go. Got a wet letter smelling of soap. Oh. Blastro, you and your rat-diddled helpers deserve 100 hard flogs to your bare bums for what you've got up to last night. Already to prepare an edible fare for our band. After eating the stew you made, even Amora, who drinks pickle juice by the quart and washes it down with rancid ghost milk, is spurting out both ends. What did you put in there? Dog diarrhea? If any of you steps anywhere near the pots again, I'll chop your heads off myself. Tomorrow, I want to see your whole son kitchen crew by the river. Okay. I don't think that's related to any quest. I really hope not, anyway. Yeah, apparently there is a bad cook about. I might need to be aware of that. I'm offered a meal in here. Be careful. What's in this cave? I've activated my slow walking mode. I don't know if it's entirely necessary. This is quite a cave, isn't it? Okay. Seems I need to run after the torchbearer. Nope, get rid of you. There we go. He's not gonna call reinforcements now. We're fine to murder bandits to our heart's content. Speaking of heart's content, there is a lot of bandits. Like, I don't know entirely what the best thing to do here is. I mean, I'm definitely going to die if I'm not careful. Maybe go over to Igni, keep some of them occupied with your whole, like, burning alive kind of thing. Good way to keep people busy, though. That didn't work as well as I thought. I'm really taking a lot of damage and... There was an explosive barrel. You're not fair. That one's on me, not Geralt. That one was definitely on me. Yeah, there is an awful lot of bandits. Like, something this DLC has, I'd imagine you've not gotten around to, because I think it was your first playthrough you titled your stream, wasn't it? So yeah, this DLC, the Blood and Wine DLC, there are on the map, let's see if I can find one. Yeah, Hans bases. Essentially massive bandit strongholds full of French people. Because apparently everyone's just French here. But these are French Catholics or something, I don't entirely know. So, I don't know what's going on. It's a bit of a weird one, but they seem to definitely have a religious note to them, but it's like hangs lot. But at the end of the day, they are a big bandit group who don't seem to be in the best of terms with anyone. They're just going around murdering and looting. Ow, that hurt. I also love their taunts. Like, they've got one of the more creative sets of just voice lines out of all the enemies. I do love them. Yeah, you cannot let me get away apparently. That's a shame, because I have a feeling I might get away in a moment. Yeah. Poor French people. They do deserve it because they're bandits, not because they're French. Just have to make sure that's not in any way misconstrued. Yeah, they're not type these bandits. They're not just your average bandits. Oh, I'm getting a phone on to be back in a sec. Okay, I'm actually back. I've got my headset on the wrong way around. Yeah, apparently their servers are down, so I can't even get set up. I need to do this again tomorrow. How fun! I have to deal with energy stuff for a second time this week. How fun! How fun! Interesting adventure things got like are. No, it's okay. I mean, yeah. Like, the way I think about it is, if you're not having fun, how's anyone else meant to have fun watching you? I think that's a reasonable way to think about it. Because at the end of the day, like, if you're doing it for yourself, if other people come by and happen to enjoy it as well, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, when I started off with streaming, I didn't even mean to get into it. I started just with a game I'd play in a Discord server with some friends, and then I'd have the Twitch integration for that game. So I had to stream it on Twitch so they could actually vote on things. Like, it's not something I thought I'd actually enjoy. Like, if you asked me probably actually more than 3 years ago, if you asked me like 3 years ago, then I wouldn't have ever thought I'd be getting into doing like streaming. I always thought it was just a bit of an odd thing, like, why would you want to watch someone playing a game live? But it's good fun to do. It really is nice just having people to chat to while you're playing a game. People who, even if they don't necessarily care immediately about you, they at least care a bit about the game. And like, can give you a hand if you're stuck in anything. It's lovely. It really is. It's not something I thought I'd enjoy as much as I do. I mean, I'm very similar to you. I'm not expecting it to become like a proper big thing, but I mean, it would be fun if it did. I'm hardly going to complain. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just happy to do like my charity fundraising like a few times every year, because I mean, it at least makes me able to do something bigger with just streaming. So I can understand, yeah, streaming doesn't necessarily do a lot for me, but I mean, last Christmas I think it was, I had Ludwig come by and raid me while I was doing the like stream around Christmas time to raise money for charity. It was a 12-hour stream. Honestly, I had a blast with it. I'm amazed he came by, and I managed to raise around $2,000, I think it was. Like, it really is amazing. And it's not something I would have been able to do if not for, like, getting into streaming. Like, I'm not able to put that much money into a donation or anything. Ow. Archer shooting. Where from? You shooting me? You are. You damned Archer Frenchman. Can't believe you. It's not because you're French, it's because you're an archer, I promise. Kind of charity event. Yeah, it was a 12-hour like live stream that I did to raise money for Parkinson's research. Because my granddad suffers from Parkinson's, he's not really able to do any of the things he used to be able to do. It's just nice to be able to feel like I'm helping out towards it. in what little way I can as a fairly broke, like, university student. But yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun. I would recommend doing a 12-hour stream at some point. It's a bit of a weird thing. You need to have like some preparation for it. It's honestly really good fun. I did not think I would have enjoyed it as much as I did. Like, I very much recommend if it sounds like something you'd potentially have some kind of interest in. Like, what I did was I just every 2 hours changed up the game. And there was a certain, like, okay, I need to fight him, I'll explain a bit. There's certain, like, milestones for people to do things, and, I mean, one of the milestones was for me to put on a maid outfit and cat ears that I had bought using, like, people's Twitch money from, like, Twitch bits previously. So, I mean, if you do look around, I'm sure you could find it. Like, if you join a Discord server or anything, there are pictures if you scroll up in the, I think, Twitch clips is the channel. It's up to you. I'm hardly going to make anyone join the Discord or anything. You can always just look up, like, the Ludwig, like, stream highlight or something, I don't entirely know. But, I mean, it was good fun. It was good fun. It's very sweaty being in a maid outfit with, like, cat ears, because it's fairly cheap one. Again, broke university student. I don't have the most money to spare. Yeah, like, all the money I've gotten from, like, getting up to Twitch affiliate, I've put back into Twitch. Only downside of being a Twitch affiliate is you have to just run ads. Like, the way I've currently got it set should only be rerolls right now. Also need to sneeze. Ah, bless me. Bless me. Yeah. You have to do, like, ads. It doesn't let you not have ads. You get to choose to either run them yourself, which, I mean, while doable. Wait, did that gold casket have a gold casket in it? It's a box within a box. That's brilliant. That's genuinely brilliant. What am I meant to do here? This box. But yeah, what was I saying? Talking about the charity event. Can't remember much else, honestly. I've gotten distracted. I've murdered French bandits, so that's good. That's good in the very least. And did they just stop me before I could unlock that door? How dare they? Goddamned cutscene. Yeah, definitely a lot more fun than I thought it would be doing a 12-hour stream. If you ever want to stream together for anything, by the way, just feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to play anything. I don't entirely know what it is you do outside of the one stream I dropped in with for Witcher 3. That's not got multiplayer, but I mean, if you have anything else you'd potentially want to do at some point, like, just let me know. I'm more than happy to do things with people. I don't entirely know if it's, like, good to boost your Twitch viewers or anything, but it's good fun playing it. It is. Like, I've met a surprising amount of people through doing this stream. They're just, like, fun to know. And, well, you got 5 here, like, didn't you? I literally murdered some bandits out here a minute ago. Okay, set one on fire. Then, I mean, we don't actually have to murder these guys, do we? It's not a necessity. Come on, just trying to murder them. We're fine. Like, one thing I've been wanting to try and do for a long time is get a bunch of, like, streamery types together and do some Sea of Thieves or something. Sea of Thieves, I think, could be pretty interesting game to just do with other streamers. But, I mean, it's never actually happened. We'll get around to it eventually, I'd imagine. But if you've joined Discord or... no, you've not, that's fine. If you do join the Discord, let me know. And I can just send you the pictures and like the Ludwig VOD as well, if you want to just have a look, see what happened during the raid. I don't have a VOD for the stream, because it was too long. You can't upload VODs that are particularly long, sadly. I think the limit's 12 hours that you're allowed to upload into YouTube without being a verified member. You keep it in mind having the multiplayer games to stream. I mean, yeah, it's a good time doing multiplayer games, especially if it's a game with some kind of Twitch integration, I would imagine. Like, only problem with... Wait, bandits? I don't... I mean, sure, I can murder some bandits. Yeah, one game which could be fun, which is coming out at some point in the hopefully not too far future, is you have the new game by the Vermintide people. I think it's Darktide. You might have heard of it, might not have. It's something I'm looking forward to, as well as I can think of at least one other streamer person I do some games with already, who is also looking forward to it. I think that could be a good time, because I know the original Vermintide, or not original Vermintide, Vermintide 2, by the same guys, had Twitch integration. It was surprisingly interesting. I hope they expand on it more, now that Twitch has become more of a thing since it came out. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't know how it would work with multiple people, but you can't do the squad streams on Twitch unless you get to Twitch Partner, which is not something that is in any way reasonable to do. You have to have like 75 average viewers over your last like 30 hours of videos. And oh god, I'm getting called again. So these energy people again. Better not be. Better be bloody not be. Give me a second. God, I must be popular today, haven't I? Oh god. That's a call from apparently Free Mobile, who say I am eligible for a free upgrade. Who would have guessed? When you've played Baldur's Gate, I would 100% be up for playing Baldur's Gate with you once it's out of early access. It's a game which I feel I'd play through the once, wouldn't come back to. Because I know that's kind of how I am with the Divinity games. But I am 100% for playing that with you if you'd want on stream. So it's got a Twitch add-on. I mean, the streamer guy was on a bit earlier. He's also up for it. I think we could possibly get like a group of 3, maybe 4. I don't know. If you'd be up for it anyway. Like I'm not wanting to strong arm you into anything. Yeah, I'm really wanting to play Baldur's Gate. I can't wait for it to no longer be in early access. Okay, it's gonna be just a fun time, isn't it? Hello, bandit. Yep, fuck her up, will do. Let me just murder you first. Fighting in this game. It's a weird time, isn't it? Does that count as liberated? It doesn't seem to. Yeah, I didn't know Baldur's Gate had Twitch integration. I thought it was more just a standard, like, D&D style thing, but I'm assuming it lets you make decisions in conversations and such. Kind of like how... I mean, Disco Elysium, for one, lets you ask for an audience's input. You don't necessarily have to follow their decision. I'd imagine it's something along the lines of that. Will say, by the way, Disco Elysium, if you haven't played it, 100% recommend playing it. It's a lovely game. It's definitely among my top 3 games, and I don't know what other 2 games in that top 3 would be. So potentially it's just my favourite game of all time. Like, I can't speak much more highly about it than that, I don't think. Definitely though, if you do like your kind of story-driven kind of games, I'll put the name into chat. It's a bit of an odd name, just so you can definitely find it. I think that's it. Definitely worth having a look. It does have Twitch integration, so you can ask for people's like opinion on certain options. You need to press a button for it in game. You can also have, through Twitch extension, people can raise and lower certain stats just to help you in certain situations, or hinder you if you press a button. Because, again, you just press a button for it. Audience gets to have an input. Whether that's voting on things that they want you to do in the dialogue, or if it's them either helping or hindering you if you need to pass a skill check. You can activate it and they can decide if they want to make it more likely to pass or less likely. It's a lovely game. It really is. I cannot recommend it much more highly. I don't want to spoil anything though, because while it's a good game, is Geralt meaning to hold a sword right now? He's running with his arm a bit weird on his right. Is that just me? Odd Geralt. But yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun. If you do end up playing it, I will 100% come by to just keep you company for it and like not spoil anything in any way. I wouldn't go and do that too. But I definitely have like just a little bit of a peek in to see what you do. Because the way that they do it for like making the I'm trying to think of this guys, yeah, god damn raves. They're annoying raves. Yeah, what was we going to say? The way they make the game work is at the start of it you pick certain attributes you want to put your skill points into. It defines what kind of character you have. You have like your how charismatic and like into partying you are. It's a bit of a weird stat. You have how logical you are, how like calculative I guess. You've got like your dexterity, how nimble you are. You've got your just how tough you are in a fight. Like if you were going to go into fisticuffs with someone, how good you'd be at it. Ignite against the Spriggan seems like a good move. I don't know if it was. Didn't seem to do a lot. And yeah, based on how you use those stats, if you don't have enough stats, you don't get certain options. So, if you play with different kind of character build than I did, you're going to get well not entirely, but largely different options of what you can do in conversations and interactions, as well as like different checks you might pass which I wouldn't have, which maybe I had seen but just didn't have enough physical strength to push open a door or something. It's a lovely game, it really is. So I'm just keeping an eye out. If you do end up playing it, I am going to come by. Whether that's a warning, or not a warning. I will come by if you play it. This in the last Baldur's Gate as well. Okay. So depending on what stats you have, it doesn't show you certain options. And assume, like, it is a pretty much just as D&D as you can have. It would have... let me just steal your diary. Yeah, depending on like what stats you have, different checks can be rolled and passed. It just completely locks off checks to you, so you can't even see that they existed if you don't have stats. That's very nice. I'm entirely wanting to play it now. If that's the case, I'm going to be very pleasantly surprised. It's not something I was expecting from it. I thought it would just be like your Divinity, where certain like speech checks are based on information and such. Some checks are fire, persuade, and I'm really looking forward to it now. You should have started me talking about Baldur's Gate. It's still in early access. I can't play it. I really want to play it, but I can't. So I'm needing to hold myself back. Persuade with charm or scare people. So yeah, it's just fun. It's fun. I love like the role-playing side of D&D. Like I'm very much into that more so than the rest of it. Because I mean, I don't know if anyone plays D&D for combat. I'm sure there might be a few people out there, but I don't think combat's particularly good. I don't like the system of you hit someone with your sword, but their AC is too high, so it doesn't do anything. That shouldn't be how it works. I can understand having stats for like your evasion. Armor stat, if you don't pass that, should, in my mind anyway, lower the damage, not negate it. That's just like my homebrew take on it though. I'd imagine not all people are of the same opinion, hence why it's not been just incorporated. Yeah, I do love D&D. It's good fun. It's good fun. I mean, if you would be interested, I've got a D&D campaign of friends running at the moment. We are looking for more players. We just do it every Saturday. It is quite late though, because we are American. But if you are interested, send me a message in Discord. I'd be happy to send you information on it. Sorry if I'm just offering you all of these, like, things. I don't mean to be so, like, forward for just inviting you to things when, I mean, I barely know you, and you probably know me even less. I mean, all I know from you is from, like, the bit of stream I came by to, so. Yeah, I'm sorry if this is me being a bit kind of forward with everything. I don't mean to be pushy. Do we have a fast travel signpost here? Don't know if we do. I'm not seeing a fast travel signpost. It's opportunities. I mean, fair enough, fair enough. Think of it how you will. If you are taking it as me just being pushy, I do apologise. Because yeah, I am just excited to have someone who enjoys Baldur's Gate and such as well. Because I really like D&D stuff, I do. I'm not very good at doing D&D, but I do enjoy it. I think that means I'm playing it right. So long as you're enjoying it, you can't be playing it wrong, unless you're actively making it less enjoyable for other people by playing it the way you want to. Like, that's something I don't understand. People who actively get fun of making it worse for other people. I'm not going to claim to understand that at any point. But, yeah. It's enthusiastic. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's a better way to put it. It makes me seem like less... I don't know. Less just desperate to get people to play a game with or anything. I don't know. I don't know how to put it. Anyway, yeah, there is a fast travel signpost here. Lovely. Saw there were buildings in the minimap. Do I have to kill the harpies first? Because, I mean, I'm happy to kill them. They look a bit like peacocks, these harpies. Got lots of fancy green and bit blue to them. This one's also just stuck, so that's fine. D&D is flexible, so that weapons like I mean, yeah. I think the only way people make it less pleasant for others is if they are particularly picky on the exact specifics of the rules. Because the rule set made, I think in mid-80s, wasn't it? I want to say. For 5th edition anyway, which is the most common one. Not certain in the time period, but it definitely seems dated in some places, isn't it? Like, I have for a long time been wanting to just make my own homebrew, very much simplified for the RP side of things, D&D. That sounds fun to me. Where the combat, rather than just rolling numbers, maybe instead you've got lots of health, lots of armor, you've got specific numbers you will deal, and then extra on top of that. Just, I understand there's various ways people think about it. It's probably not for everyone, that line of thinking. Because I know some people are of the mind, oh, I'd rather have a weapon that deals 1d20 damage, because on the chance I get a 20, I mean, that's really good. I'm more of a mind that having 5d4, where you're less likely to get a 20, but more likely to get something usable, would be nicer. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, it's a lot of stuff that can be changed, not that has to be changed. Like, that's what I love about the tabletop roleplay and other tabletop games. It's just things that you get to make your own, like, house rules for. Anyway, that aside, I'm just hunting down various contracts, haven't I? I don't really have anything much to talk about other than that. Is it that house there we're going for? It's looking like it. Let's just canter. Yeah, that's definitely it. And we've got giant centipedes, my least favourite enemy type. I hate centipedes. I don't like centipedes. I don't think hate's quite right, but I find them unsettling. Why do they need so many legs? Why are they so long and squirmy as well? That's just me, maybe. I don't know. Part of it comes from games where they have the specifically unsettling kind of scuttling sounds that insects make. And you'll know what I mean. The sounds that no insect actually makes, that they have as a sound for insects in games to make, because they want them to be unsettling to fight. Or in some way, not just an insect. Thankfully, like, the ones in this don't have unpleasant scuttling noises. I'm glad that's not a thing. But yeah, I mean, they do also have these guys just tunneling underground and disappearing, which isn't the most fun. Okay, kill another one, there should only be one left. Well, if you are interested in the like D&D thing I mentioned. It's like every Saturday we do it, and it's a kind of homebrew one which someone's been working on for 7 years. So it's up to you if you want to join. We would welcome pretty much anyone to it. But yeah, that's with a bunch of people who, I mean, you wouldn't know. I don't want to push you into it or anything. I do feel like I'm being overly enthusiastic. Yeah, send me a message somewhere if you do want to join, and I'll happily pass on the details. Anyway, we had a signpost over that way, didn't we? Is that... Yeah, it's the best place to go, because we have to go way up there next. Alright. I would get on the road just literally there. I can see the signpost. It's probably quicker than turning the horse around. Fast travel. We are heading to... yes, here. And that was a bandit place I passed through once before, wasn't it? That should be fine. That should be fine. What kind of games do you usually play, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Because you're going on about your Baldur's Gate, Witcher 3. I'm assuming it's RPGs you mainly play? I mean, for me, I largely play RPGs and kind of roguelike games. Whatever those might be. Also a bit of Souls-like stuff. Not a lot of Souls-like things. Like, I've played Dark Souls 3, played Elden Ring, played Sekiro, played various other Souls-likes. But I don't play them for the Souls-like part. I play them more for the, like, combat systems. They usually have interesting combat. So I'm just curious. Like, if you don't want to say or anything, that's completely fine. I'm just trying to make conversation while I go around doing rather menial tasks of clearing out bandits in a rural, what looks like maybe a fishing settlement? But no, got what looks like stone there. Perhaps it's a cargo dock. If I had to take a guess, maybe yeah, there's a quarry nearby, and they use this kind of river to ship out various blocks of stone for building. Various things I'm crossing. Nautica, Elfulu, Baldur's Gate. I think fair enough. Fair enough. Animal Crossing's just a lovely game, isn't it? Like, it really is. I haven't played it in so long. I should really get back to it at some point, but I need to start a new game, so it's been too long since I played it. I'd feel bad starting entirely from scratch, but at the same time, I'd want to pick it up after I've left it be for like 2 years. Yeah, I've done the Subnautica games on stream, I believe. I think I've done both of them? There's not more than 2, is there? Like, you've got Subnautica and then you've got Below Zero. I am curious, if you've played Below Zero, what are your thoughts on it compared to the first one? Because it's different, but I don't think it's necessarily better, is the thing. I like that they tried to do a lot to change it, but yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything. I think there's a lot of additions which were nice, then there's a lot of things they did not do as well. Ah, you're just playing the original. Fair enough, fair enough. I won't go spoiling anything for you, not that there's really much to spoil. But yeah, it's a good game. Good game. I mean, the things I liked with the first game is every area felt very distinct. Like, depending on the depth, you couldn't go to certain areas too early or anything. They all felt different. They had different filters for how they looked. They had Just lots of little bits to them, like the geography as well was different depending on the place. It was nice. Below Zero didn't really do that. It did have unique feeling places with the filters. So apart from that, I mean, it was a lot of just going around caves. And none of them were really as interesting as some of the caves from first game. They also got rid of, like, your big submarine, the Cyclops. Which, I mean, fair enough. But without having something that big, it doesn't feel like Ocean's quite so large. I don't know if that was just me in the game though, who thought that. Also, there are a surprising amount of people here. Let me just murder them all a bit. But you know what? If there's this many, ignite. There we go. Set one on fire. He's out of combat for a while. Come on, if I can get a stun, I can execute him. Did not get a stun, watch out for Mr. Halberd. Okay, 2 people getting hit with fire. Do need to eat some raw meat. There's lots to do in Subnautica. I should not be looking at such a long message in the chat right now, should I? What I should do is this. Try and block them here. Yeah, that worked quite well. That worked very well. That was one of the few times I've actually used the barrel to my advantage. I'm glad that worked. What's in Subnautica quite exciting? Below Zero seem most about going... I don't want to spoil too much. I don't. But it's not a lot about going deeper. There is some deep caves. There's none which are particularly deep. Like, I think you get the deepest depth upgrade. Which... yeah, not something you'll actually ever get to the depth of. It's not as difficult to make either. It's all just a bit of shame, really. It could have done a lot better if the map had been better. Who's the guard captain? You? No, I thought I saw a red bag. That usually means you've got a key. I don't. I'm curious, I might try it. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything for you. It just didn't feel like it was as big of a game as the original. That's the only part I'm not so happy with it about. Who the hell had the key? There's still someone alive. Do you have the key, my good man? I didn't even know you were alive. There you go. He stabbed. Did you have a key on you? No, you didn't. Oh, damn it. One of these men had a key. One of them has a key. Is there someone inside the cave? Oh. You're a bandit. You had an option to talk for a second, but... I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. Yes, let us murder indeed. Did you have a key? You didn't. Who the hell has the key here? Does this cave go deeper? Where am I meant to go? Fair enough, fair enough. I will hopefully see you around. Hopefully see you around. It's been lovely having a chat. I do love having people to talk to. And you're in the Discord. Okay, quickly. Where do you go then? Where is pictures? I want to send you them just so you are aware of what I was on about earlier with the whole me being in a maid dress thing. Yeah, there we go. That should be a good enough one. I will just DM you it. Which one do you want? There's 2 accounts. I'm assuming the one with profile picture. I'd send a message There we go. Now I can send you a picture. You've got the lovely main threads. Just have to show it. But yeah, I'll hopefully see you around. I'll hopefully see you around. I might be getting another costume soon. You might have seen the bit goal above the webcam somewhere. Like, there is going to be, at some point, another outfit. It's not been decided on yet, so you will be able to have a say in it if you care. Yeah, where the hell is Bandit Leader? I need to get a key. I do hope your stream goes well, by the way. I'll hopefully drop by if I've got time. I should have time. Depends how long you're streaming for. You know what? I'll take a white bear. Yeah, I'll see you around, Taco. Or Taco? Is it Taco or Taco? I don't know, it's one of them. I'm gonna call you. Yeah, I'll see you around. Hope you enjoy your stream. No, why that's so bright up there. I'm assuming it's not supposed to be. Take some copper ore. Get a fruit bowl. I'm not wanting a fruit bowl. I'm wanting the key to release the man. I can't release him unless I find the key. Who's got this damned key? There's too many bodies to loot. Not that one. Not that one. I've sworn I've been over all of you. Not there. Not there. Not there. Okay, I'm just gonna steal everything. Just to get them off the minimap. Still nothing. Still nothing. Okay. We have the guy over here. No. Do we have you? No. Who has this damned key? How am I meant to do this? Is it just like on a table? A box? I don't know. I'm really quite lost here. It has to be said. Is this it? There it is. I found the key.
You saved my life. I thank you.
And yes, find you at the coffee
Find
trees.
me at the cockatrice.
You are most welcome, my lovely man.
You saved my life. I thank you.
Where to next? Where to next? Up north to there. Yeah, I can take
Find me
Roach.
at the cockatrice.
Okay, Roach will be on our way. To the north. To... I don't even know where. It's an unmarked... Well, it's not unmarked. It's a marked location, but an unknown marked location. Not entirely sure where we're heading. Presumably it's fine though. And you're not a merchant, you're just a man with a big backpack. I was tempted to stop if there was a travelling merchant. There wasn't. So, screw it. It's fine. Let's see. What are we gonna be in... What are we gonna be doing? Is it these rooms? It's not these rooms, I think. It's further ahead. Yeah, okay, I got up a bit ahead of myself. Is it these ones? I see a caravan. Yep, that means we've got bandits. As well as a knight errant needing a hand. Okay. Let me just try and get rid of these guys. Set fire to that barrel. There we go. Did barely any damage to our man. Pretty much killed off a bunch of it. Well, Mr. Knight Errant, this is one of the easier jobs I've done today.
You saved my life. I shall never forget it.
Did I really save your life?
And you will have to look to fairy tales.
Did I really save his life? Also, This is better than what I currently have saddlebag wise. I was curious, but I found some blinders as well, didn't I? Blinders. Where do we see roaches stuff? Here we are. Better? The same. I mean, I'll equip it.
Witcher or knight.
It gives fancy, like, horns to roach. I'm happy with that. That looks fancy enough. It's like ear protectors. Kind of like some earmuffs or something. That doesn't seem quite right. Yeah, we're wanting to head to the nearest fast travel. Probably directly north. In fact, let me go back quick. Do we actually have a fast travel up in this area? No, we don't. No, we don't. We're just gonna head that way then. Fair enough. Let's just beeline my way through. It's the worst that can happen. I mean, don't ask for that. It's probably bar guests by the looks of things. Yeah, just ignore them. We're looking for a crossing. I'm sure I'll be able to find one. I really hope I'll be able to find one. I mean, we've got a path. Paths are usually, like, a good sign. Right?
Damn
They're
it.
usually a good sign. Yeah, bar guests or something nearby, because the weather's gone slightly on the chilly side. Wow, the roach's stamina is amazing. I've been galloping for so long. How is she holding up? Also quest. Oh. This looks of interest, I stopped by.
Please. What makes you insist on me as your victim?
Oh,
You're
being
tormented.
haunted?
By what?
Or
Forgive
what?
me, but I must ask directly. Are you a man? I no longer trust my senses.
I mean, I'm a witcher.
Not exactly. I'm a witcher. Quite a few folk think I don't deserve to be classified as a member of the human species. Know some personally.
A witcher? But no. Nor can you help me.
We'll see. Just tell me what the problem is.
A foulness, a demon or wraith haunts me, grants me no rest. It
Okay.
wants something. I sense this, but know not what. Each day it appears, tarries, then leaves. It's here now, there, beyond the trees.
Don't see a thing.
Of course not. It cannot be seen.
Yet you see it.
I'm
Only
a
when I
bit
drink
confused.
the
This is
which
interesting.
brings a pain to my head, nausea. But I endured these to keep an eye on the wraith, my tormentor.
Okay, what exactly do they
This
look
demon
like
of
then?
yours, can you describe
So
it?
if they're invisible, it's hard to
It is
really
an enormous
know
horse.
immediately.
Its hoofbeats pounding in the dark. It gallops to me, stops, stares, then runs on.
Sure it's not just a wild horse, run of the mill?
The creature is not of this world. When it gazes at me, a terrible chill pervades my soul.
Okay.
It is evil condensed. Its eyes black, void. Each time it comes, terror grips me. I cease what I'm doing, still my breath and heart.
So this brew is a
You're
witcher
native.
potion, kind
Gotta
of.
wonder what's causing such strong visions. You drop in some mushroom, jumper tub, dancing dewlap?
Close. The common grey top. I see you know your herbs.
Grey top? Variety's extinct if I recall correctly.
Nearly, but not quite. I was able to grow a few from dried spores. I'd hoped a brew of grey top would reveal this nightmare. I was not wrong.
Wasn't
Far
with
as
this
I know,
DLC
Grey
and
top produces some
extinct
powerful
things?
side effects.
Between spotted
In
whites
fact,
and then
hidden
mushrooms.
material.
Yes, I see the evil. Better that than to know it is there, but not know where.
I mean, I'm gonna give it a hand. But I'm not gonna negotiate
Seems
pay
sure
either.
something's out there.
I'm more interested in
What do you do?
anything.
Start by taking
She's
a
been-
look around.
Fairly polite. So I'd be happy to do this for free. I've got plenty of money. Yeah, we're gonna do this quest right now. We'll go back to that Knights for Hire in a moment. Where did that one go? It's not, there can only be one or anything. Is it a contract? It's a contract. Ooh. Ooh, I hadn't expected a contract.
What must I do to banish you? To rid myself
Okay.
of this torment?
Got dead
moths.
butterflies or dead
Attracted to
moths,
some ghosts
apparently.
like to the light of a candle. Seems there's at least some truth to the hermit's ravings.
Okay. Yeah, they're flagellant. I had noticed their kind of flail whip that they had. Just
Common
examine
krypton,
everything.
Strong hallucinogen. Thought extinct. Don't often get to see that. Drops of blood on the
Drops
pillow.
of blood.
Trail of them leading to the window.
Wait, leading to the window?
Shutters closed tight.
Okay.
Need to check the other side, see if the
I
trail
had
continues.
noticed blood on the ground. I just assumed, yeah, just blood, but yeah, it definitely continues. I wonder if the
Trail
ghost
of
horse
blood
is just
starts at the
concerned.
pillow, ends here. Medallion's still vibrating.
You were very near to it. It got you, then galloped into the woods.
Something drinks the hermit's blood at night. That I know. Gotta talk to her. Maybe she can tell me something more.
Is it a vampire horse? Is it a vampire horse?
Witcher.
Yeah,
Most
it's a
likely
wraith of some
kind of wraiths
kind.
tormenting you. Can't tell what kind though. Felt weak, spent lately? Notice bite marks on your skin?
As I said, I feel weaker by the day. And bites, of course. There are lice and midges here aplenty.
This isn't lice. Something much bigger drinks your blood while you sleep.
But I do not sleep. Not a wink. He's always present, always watching. I cannot bear it any longer.
Sadly, not much I can do. Can't exterminate it if I can't see it.
The Great Up. I shall make a brew of it for you. I've 2 mushrooms left, enough for 1 dose. Perhaps then you'll see what I do.
Sure. I want to find the vampire
Probably
horse.
Could be our only chance to figure this out.
I mean, vampire horse just seems
All
interesting
right.
to me.
High time we tried this.
Okay. Do you only get the 1 go at this? Or how
If
does
I
this
start
work?
muttering something about unicorns or sorceresses, ignore it.
Ah, brilliant. Get up. Brilliant. You're worried you're gonna go on some weird drug trip. You're not looking great, Geralt. It's not toxicity. You seem short of breath. And now you've collapsed. Oh, Geralt. Well, that medallion is having an interesting time. Roach still looks to be doing okay. Just nibbling on some grass.
Don't see no wraith.
Wow, this clover's amazing. Now that's what I call a bouquet.
Who said that?
Oh, you're awake. Had me worried. You were out way too long.
Yeah, that's
Even
not a
considered
roach.
giving you some white honey. Kinda hard to do with hooves, though.
Roach?
Yeah, very manly
Your voice.
for a female horse.
Interesting. Gotta say, I expected a young mare to sound girlish.
Based on what? Your vast experience with talking animals? As far as I know, I'm your first.
Good point. Must be the brew that did this. Interesting
Brilliant.
side effect.
Great, isn't it? You should take this stuff more often. Got so many pointers I could give you.
Can't, sadly. Drinking this too often could prove fatal.
I like how my glasses really do not enjoy the filter. See the lenses popping off.
Hey, know how you always show up when I whistle? How's that work exactly?
Well, you're my human. Gotta be there when you need me. Yes, I'll be there for you, ooh, as the world falls down.
Still kinda strange. You cross the ocean when I call sometimes, but then get hung up on the tiniest fence. What's that about?
What can I say? Everyone's got limits.
Yep. Just entirely fourth wall breaking.
Listen, got this contract I need to finish before the brew wears off.
Right. Monster won't slay itself. Let me see. First up, I need to know what we're dealing with. Follow me, and try not to trample any plants or small animals. Geralt, we gotta inspect this area closely. I'll look for clues. You stand there and... well, just stand.
Right.
Will you look at that?
Don't see anything here.
These are hoof prints. Not just any old horses either. These were left by an astral being. Otherworldly. We gotta follow them.
What on earth, bro? What on earth is this?
Geralt, look! This here's definitely a clue!
Dead moths often mean a phantom's nearby.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Now, what about the smell? Same whiff I caught at the cemetery in Vizima when we were hunting ghouls. The smell
hell?
of death.
What is
Smells
this
normal to me.
quest?
Not taking me for a ride, are you?
Seriously?
Oh god. We've got
All right.
Wolf.
Now I know what we're up against.
Why aren't we able to talk to the wolf?
Ophir, have you been there? You've been to Zerrikania. Ophir, have you been there?
What on earth? Hello, goats.
You look unwell.
You look thirsty. Thirsty indeed.
This is great.
Keep you from hangovers too.
This is great. Can just talk to all the animals.
Right, Geralt. Let's sum up what we know so far.
Yeah, all we know is it's probably
We're dealing
some
with
kind of
kind
wraith.
Wraith or phantom, most likely.
That's-
Visits
that's
the
all
hermit
we
at
know.
night, drinks her blood.
Also, I'm
Even if we manage to
incredibly
find it,
high
I've
right
got
now,
no idea how I
apparently.
could possibly fight it.
Geralt, please, I got this. It's definitely an Umbra, an immaterial wraith. This one's assumed the form of a horse.
An Umbra actually makes sense. Umbrae are completely invisible, even to Witchers. But how can you be sure?
Because it's not invisible to me, Doofus. It's right over there.
Well,
It's getting away! Come on, Witcher! Hop in the saddle! Gotta catch it!
what is this? It's Geralt's just gotten high.
There's
He's
the
just
Umbra!
chasing
Let's go,
down
Geralt!
ghosts. What on earth?
Hey,
What is this
save my
quest?
strength a bit. Don't tell me how long we're gonna need to keep running.
Save your strength? I mean, we've given you a lovely saddle. You're more than fine, Roach.
Geralt,
Don't
we gotta
worry.
have a man-to-horse talk. No offense, but your riding skills, they leave a bit to be desired, buddy. You'd really do me a solid if you could apply a slightly surer
Really?
hand. Be a little more decisive about where you want me to go.
Roach.
Sometimes I got no idea.
What's going
buddy.
on?
Do I go left, right, toward where I'm standing?
Yeah, and it'd be great if you could respond more fluidly to my commands.
Hey, heard this one? Horse walks into a tavern, and the innkeeper says, "Hey, pal, why the long face?"
Roach, no, we don't need the jokes.
Let's not lose sight of that Umbra. Can you see it now?
Yeah, it's
Yep,
right there.
we're still
Run,
following
Roach.
it.
What the fuck do you think I'm doing?
This quest is absurd. And I love it. What is this? What genuinely is this? I had not thought this is what we'd be doing today.
Why do you sometimes buck me off in the middle of a fight?
First I've heard. Don't recall that ever happening.
Of course you don't.
I mean, it hasn't happened. That'd be to do with the fear level, wouldn't it?
Melted into thin air.
No, it really did just disappear.
Oh fuck! Geralt, watch out!
Is this the same voice actor as Dandelion, I wonder?
Good God! What's demon cat? Help!
I don't know if it is. It might be the same voice actor as Dandelion. It does sound very familiar. And oh, that apparition's dead. Assuming then that they make more in due time. Right? Like, it's not just these ones. Come on. Me and my pink sword can do this. There we go. We're now half health. They're spawning in. Yeah, just more of these. That's fine. Why are these ones not talking to me? Is it because we're not actually animals? Or what's going on? I'm just largely confused. Examine the gravestone here, apparently. It's not what it was meant to do. Just need to investigate this. With the Witcher senses.
Marcello Clerici, knight. Died last year. Was more or less the same age as our hermit. Seems his spirit's become a horse-shaped umbra that's tormenting Penastri.
Why are you telling me this? I can read and draw my own conclusions.
Thinking aloud, that's all. Helps me focus.
This isn't looking promising. The particle effects above it.
Geralt, it's the Umbra! Attack!
Let me explain.
Talk, but make
Okay.
it fast. Why are you tormenting the hermit?
She torments me, refuses to forgive me. I'm denied peace in the afterlife, and it's all her doing. Each day I come and beg her for clemency.
Her for clemency. You drink her blood, drive her mad with fear.
I don't know how to explain it, but yes, a monstrous force takes me. Though I also know I'll not have peace till the day Penastri forgives me.
Okay. So why a horse? I'm a
Why
bit
take the form
confused.
of a horse?
A horse? What do you mean? Each day since I died, the power lifts me from my grave and makes me run. Then I return with blood in my mouth. I don't know what this is, how it comes to pass, but I do know the torment will continue until she forgives me.
Yeah.
But she sees me as a horse, you say?
Seems so. Same way I saw you.
So, assumedly you knew each other, right? If you're asking for forgiveness.
You and the Hermit, how do you know each other?
We met as babes, grew up side by side. I loved her. Yet she was always sad. Nothing could cheer her. The world terrified her. I thought her gloom came from being poor. So I did my damnedest to take us from our village, make us a better life elsewhere. Became a squire, took her with me to the palace. But Penastri soon learned nobles are no more decent than peasants, not a speck.
Okay.
Once even I'd grown vile to her eyes, she fled the palace and joined the Flagellants. I left the court to be near her, yet she cast me off. Said she didn't want to know me. When the whip bearers proved too hard-hearted for her too, she became a hermit. I see it clearly now, though I never understood her while alive. From the grave's dark depth, the living are bright, sharp flares. You see all their thoughts at once. Now I understand why she had to cast me off.
She's full of rage. Probably what turned you into an Umbra.
And yeah, you're apparently asking for forgiveness? Forgiveness for what?
Must have hurt her something awful if she refuses to forgive you. Would rather see you suffer. What did you do?
To her? Nothing. But my horse, I flogged it to death. Pinastri, she saw this.
That's why a
Proud
horse.
stallion, my Blaze. But he was a bucker, and tossed me during a tourney. One I'd wanted to win badly. Pinastri had been so glad they'd let me stand. Me, a peasant's son. I wanted to win it for her. But that horse made me lose. Rage overcame me. I struck and struck until at last he fell.
Oh dear.
Oh, the regret. I beg you forgive me. Absolve me in Blaze's very name.
I mean, I'm not the one who should be passing judgment here.
Can't forgive you for that.
I don't think
Not
they
in my
deserve
power.
mercy entirely. They had good meaning before.
Please,
Some
I'd do
kind of
anything.
porno.
I'm desperate. Help me. Noble Mare, forgive me my sin.
I mean, he definitely seems to regret it.
Could free his spirit, pardoning him on behalf of his horse.
It's up to
You
you,
shouldn't do it if
Roach.
you don't think he deserves forgiveness.
Did a rotten thing. Got no excuse. Your horse was loyal. Did the best damn job he could. 'Cause that's how we horses are.
True. I know I deserved what befell me.
But we aren't vengeful, don't hold grudges, don't dwell on being left in monster-infested woods. So, in your poor Blaze's name, I forgive you.
A little bit bad for just abandoning Roach all this time.
Thank you. I feel it's incredible. Such relief, such lightness.
Is that him moved on now? A job well done, Roach. I am incredibly confused still.
All right then. guess we might as well head back. Penastri's nights ought to be ghost-free from now on. Anything to add, Geralt?
Nope. Let's go see her.
I'd like to think this has all just been some weird fever dream, and that I've never actually left. Okay, so she's still repenting.
Phantom's gone. Shouldn't torment you ever again.
I felt a change. I did. As if I'd been released from a cramped, dark cellar. I had come to believe
Still weird.
no one could help me. I'm grateful, Witcher. I'm well aware Witchers work for hire, for pay. But I've no coin, alas. I can offer only this.
Potatoes.
Good crop this
60 potatoes! That's worth it.
Ought to thank my horse, actually. Phantom's departure, mostly Roach's doing.
Then I thank you too, noble creature.
Gotta admit, easy peasy with our powers combined. So, what now? We hit the path? Ride to the nearest notice board? Rustle up another contract?
Exactly. Oh, effects of the bruise waning. I can feel it. Won't be able to understand you soon.
Ah, that's horseshit. I mean, I got so much more I want to tell you. And...
Clever beasts, horses.
What a
Farewell, Witcher.
weird thing. Wasn't there? We did a drug trip to talk to a horse and solve a mission where we got paid in potatoes. What on earth? Genuinely, what on earth? I loved that. That was utter madness. We're gonna have to do more of these contracts now, aren't we? We have to. What was all of that about? Oh god. Yeah, that was worth stopping off for. It was 100% worth stopping off for. It's a little annoying we only got paid in potatoes, but I mean, I'm hardly gonna complain. It was an interesting enough mission. Anyway, we're heading out this way, I believe. Too much beeline it, and yeah, we get to Pan. Okay, it's a second. Hello. Take them. Batteries. Should add a quest, hopefully. Might not. I don't know. Probably not, seeing as nothing's been added right there. Are all of the Witcher contracts in this DLC like that? I don't know. I was also hoping to see Sunset there, but we didn't. What's that sound of?
Giddy up.
Centipedes. Centipedes. Alright. You can avoid centipedes, that's fine. Come on, Roach. I love you, Roach. We've had a nice bonding experience, me and her. Not in that way. Don't take that out of context. No, okay. I'm not gonna say that again. But went on a drug trip and talked to our horse. So it's all worked out. It's all worked out. In some kinda weird way. Alright. Just jump up here. It's a person in distress. How distressed, you might ask? Yeah, they look to be quite distressed, potentially. Okay. I can deal with this. Down goes one bandit. I would like Igni. Set some of them on fire. Now we take out this guy. Then we try and take out more. God, these stuns are lovely. I love the executions you get with it. I don't know if that's because of bonus dismemberment chance, maybe makes that higher. I don't know. Because I mean, you do dismember the execution usually. But yeah, this is going well, and that's not going as well when that happens. Okay, take it back. It's not going amazingly well. I should maybe pay more attention to the fight rather than just swinging my sword wildly and trying to get executions. Because guys with hammers and halberds, they hit for a lot. Like an awful lot. Anyway, yeah, Potatoes talks to Roach while having a drug trip. Yeah, cool. We know where to head. Just make sure I've got that tracked. Lovely. We do get to see a sunset. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? It's actually set as we're travelling. I think it does. I mean, watching the colour of the sky for the most part. I think that is changing colour as time goes by. It's a nice touch. It's a really nice touch, that. Also, we should maybe not go through the water. Okay, up here. We're fine. We're fine. Just need to go back up this way. Just beeline through the woods. There wasn't anything to stop us. I don't think there was anyway when we last went. Found an entrance on our way as well. Might not investigate that at some point. Yeah, drop a save. Just in case that happens again. Just to save me the trip. Yeah, now we go on up here. Drop down. And bandits. Yeah, go diddle and dash and does that. I love these insults, they're so much more creative than the other ones. I love these weird French bandit types. They are a really interesting sword. Not a friendly sword, must be said, but they're interesting. Come on, can I get a stun? No? No stun. Maybe a stun? I think I saw a stun there at the end, but I mean I just killed him normally anyway.
Not good.
And I mean it's not terribly bad. I don't know what you're on about, Gabriel. We're doing largely okay. You got stunned, I can probably execute. Yep, there we go. They then whacked me, not a bother though. Killed another, and killed you. In a second anyway. Yeah, down he goes. Person in distress, have you down the well? Or what?
My soul cannot handle this. It simply cannot. Oh,
no, you were just on the ground.
Calm down. It's over.
I haven't spotted him.
I thank you, sir. And you must forgive me my momentary loss of composure. Are you in need of accoutrements, monsieur?
Okay. What's an accoutrement?
What do you have
sure.
to sell?
You don't play Gwent, so don't you have anything all that good? Heather straps? Sure, they could come in useful. I should buy something from him. He seems to be quite grateful.
Thanks. So long.
Cool. Yes. That grilled pork's probably more interesting to me. And, oh, we've got this. A key to Villa Videtti. key to the villa. Is this the villa? I don't know. We've got a key somewhere. It might be for here. Let me quickly check. That's still locked. I mean, I say still locked. I hadn't checked it before. Where does that open? Let's open that door either. This. That wasn't locked to begin with. You have this. Grandmaster Feline Armor. And a letter. I mean, I hadn't meant to do that, but I mean, found something. Let me read this. That's enough reading.
Tale of a life compromised and ultimately claimed by greed and ambition.
Cool. I didn't mean to do the scavenger hunt. I do apologise for getting anyone's hopes up. We're still just doing random missions out in the middle of nowhere. I'm trying to now figure out where the hell that key I found gets used. We've got a ladder. A ladder. Where do you take me? I mean, apart from up. Meteorite axe. Anything else? Barely see. I should really get a torch out. Perfect. Eggs. That makes this worthwhile. It's the only real reward I've gotten, but I will take some eggs. No one can tell me that is a bad reward after I've just been given 60 potatoes. That's never a reward. That's also... Who the hell did I use that key I found? I genuinely have no idea unless... Oh, it was for this. Okay. You're right, terror, danger zone.
Says Great White Terror on the contract. Could be the same damn beast as in the notice, though.
Oh, Roach. I love you, Roach. We had a nice bonding experience before. I'm not gonna leave you in the middle of monster-infested woods from now on.
Let's dance.
I mean... This is going quite well, isn't it? Just keep on just hitting him. We need to make proper lines between him and then turning. Come on. There we go. Do repair my sword, if you would. There we go. Make sure it's actually working. You don't want your sword to be breaking at any point. And I guess then we just beeline in this direction. See what we're gonna find. Because apparently there's something here. Is this what we're after?
Gotta be.
Seems to be what we're after. It's a Hans outpost. Yeah, that'd be it. Oh, I need to get that bandit. I've gotten caught in scenery. I probably can't get to him now in time. Ran this way, he's it. God damn it. Okay, from here, we're getting reinforcements. I need to be careful. I think I've got a good choke point, but if we have any ranged swords, I'm not in a good position. I'm not in a good position anyway, actually, am I? Yeah, now that went badly. There's a lot of them. How best am I supposed to deal with that? We had a man who ran to light things. Can I shoot him with my crossbow? Does that work? He seems to have very low health. Like, his only job is to light things. I mean, I know where he is now. There we go. He's gone. Now we hide down here. Because, God almighty, there is a lot of them. Okay. Dogs are one of the more annoying ones. Try and get rid of them. I'm sorry, Roach. I didn't mean to lead them back this way. It's the only place I could think of immediately though that was kind of safe. Come on, murder that dog. There we go. Ouch. Yeah, dogs are a real pain. A lot of people after us, but we are going to take care of them all. Slowly but sure. Try and get rid of these archers if we can. Come on. Take him out. Okay, yeah, he's pretty much gone. Continue to murder the dogs and such. Feel bad murdering the dogs, but I mean, I don't have a choice, do I? Okay. We're fine. Various people are dying out of the way. When that green light appears, that's me healing from someone having died. Okay, that one there who I just stabbed should be dying in a moment. That dog's gone. Got plenty of adrenaline, so I'm safe. 2 more dead just from that. I think I got shot by an arrow. I'm not certain entirely where from. I think it was out that way somewhere. So just deal with these ones first, and I'm creating a lot of bodies in this one pond. God, look at the minimap. Look at that, it's full of corpses. Okay. On to the next group. Come on. We can get rid of them. Lure them out a little. This is fine. We're doing all good. I do need to get some healing. Apparently didn't have any of that. I could have sworn I ate some meat, but maybe that was the previous time. When I mildly died. And got people down below. Got one person up. Activate a shield, climb the ladder because I don't know what's immediately up here. Assuming this is a boss though, right? Got a big ass hammer. Did not want to be punching you. Why would you immediately go for punching, Geralt? That's an odd choice. Okay, 2 hits, then we back away. That's how this works. And you know what? His health's low enough. Just Axiom get an execution. If we can. No? I'll try again. He's very low health. If we can get an execution, it's going to be cool. Yeah, there we go. Leader's gone. We win. Hooray. And the rest of them are still here. But, yeah. That gets rid of them all for the most part. I don't know if that gets rid of all of them. Seemingly not. They don't disperse. The army that comes in to reclaim the place doesn't help me. Or, it does. Alright. Oh, that's gone well. I don't entirely know why the army's reclaiming all of these places. I mean, hooray, I guess. Hooray. Cool. And, oh. Hello. What do you need?
Well, well. Starling Strakenhoff, House Pam Tittled
Why'd you-
Harlitsbrut has bit the dust.
The what?
May he rest in pain and agony. You've earned yourself a steep price cut here, Witcher.
A price cut?
Stragon. Name's familiar.
Who?
Ran into him a while back.
who are we on
What's
about?
this? He must have been a horrible hound shaker. Decent folk don't bear that name.
Can't say if that's true for all the Stragons, but this one sure wasn't decent. Met a bad end, too. Justly so.
You carved up the knob capper. I knew it.
Druids did it for me, actually. Burned him alive.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Okay, what do you have to
Show me what you
sell?
have on offer, will you?
At the very least, I'm gonna get stuff repaired. Oh, he's got a lot. And he's got stuff to sell me. I mean, I apparently get a nice price cut from this guy. And he has a lot of stuff. None of it I really want, I'll be honest though. I'll at the very least be selling off some things. Steel sword, which I will likely use. Warhammer, no. Reckoner, not better than my new one. This one is, but less rune slots. And there we go. Sell some armor. That one's apparently better, but it's heavy. I do not want to be using heavy armor. That should about cover everything I need to sell. Oh, I have a lot of money now. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. Repair though, everything equipped. Costs 1,000. I mean, I did need a lot of repairs, I'd imagine.
Bastards, balls, misericords.
There we go. Got one last mission in this area, and Roach comes out from behind that tree stump. As you do, I guess. Well, off we go for the last one of these missions, where it's only optional to collect RP. And damn you, Roach, I want to just pass through. No, this is what I'm actually supposed to be fighting. Okay. Get an execute then. That's fine. We can just execute these people. It's all good. We stun one, we can then execute them without any hassle, really. Need to get rid of these archers. Archers are the more annoying of them. Come on. Die, would you, archer man? He's dead. You seem to want to die, so... no, never mind, didn't get an execute. Roach, you're having a wondrous time. Try and take out these two. One of them's an archer, so do want to try and get them both dead.
Given me no choice.
Yep, you've given me no choice. Still getting shot by an archer. Where are they? And why is it not letting me do combat rolls? Is it you? Who had the bow? No. It's you. You have the bow and arrow. There we go. There we are. Bumbledunks indeed. Let me just murder some of you with a bit of agony to try and create some openings. Did not want to do that to him, I wanted to do it in the opposite direction. It's fine though. I can lure him this way. I do love agony now, it really is nice. Yeah, that one there is going to die in a second. I'll finish him off there. Light them all on fire this time. And can we get an execution? No, we can't. But we're still fine. Okay, one of them's on fire, they'll burn to death. And it's just you left. Lovely. We've now done all of these contracts, and it is only optional to collect the rewards. I don't have to collect any rewards. Which seems weird. I kind of want to. But we don't have to. And here we are, building our town back up. And, oh, I need to go see him anyway. So we have to fulfill this.
I wonder how much of
Oh, whoa. Can't help but notice. Tavern.
Witcher! Witcher! A word might I have?
Hello, Winky.
Advayan! Just what we needed! A witcher with stones of granite! That Bleda Hansa has terrorized this land too long. Thank you for your aid, Vatgan.
Have all of these Hansa settlements had someone like
Show
I
me what
mean,
you're
do you have
building,
any Gwent,
Guardian.
is what I'm hoping. You're an innkeep. You don't have any Gwent cards. Chocolate souffle, though. Or some butter. Herb toast. Tart tartan, I think it is pronounced. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, we'll buy some souffles. They're surprisingly cheap. And, I mean, we've got 60 potatoes. I have got so many potatoes. It's just from the one contract I stumbled across by chance.
What will the morrow bring?
It's amazing.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, do we fast travel from here? No, we don't. Where would the nearest fast travel be? I would have thought it would be in this area. Well, got people on the roof. Can't do anything with them.
Bloody hell.
Haven't checked in this way. Maybe there's fast travel past this gate. It looks like there's a signpost. So, presumably fast travel? Yeah, there we go. Silver Salamander Inn. Apparently. It's quite a nice place, that. Now that there's no bandits, I'm sure they'll be able to actually do it up. And have it actually nice. And not filled with corpses, hopefully. Bandit corpses, but corpses nonetheless. So I heard some NPC mention my name in passing. Clearly made a name for myself. That's a good thing, right? Yeah, Knight Errant.
Barrels of blood trying to distrust
Oh.
the four fingers from the guilt. Then along comes a witcher.
There's a lot of Knight Errants about. These all the ones I've saved.
143
Third cries out for a massive blow. Wanting
Anyway, hello. I've done everything.
Beauclair, of your bravery and dedication. Thus you've secured a claim to compensation. Sign here, please.
And 500's pretty good. Is that the quest now done? To get a fancy shield. Ooh, I get a fancy shield.
Well, see you later.
Go in peace.
Does that count as a trophy or is that a painting? As far as they're concerned.
The quill mightier than the sword.
I don't know. I kind of hope it's a trophy. If it is somewhere, it'd be in the other at the bottom, right? No? Where did it go? Oh! Oh! It is a trophy for the horse. It's literally called trophy. It's not got anything else fancy to it. I mean, bonus XP and bonus gold. It's honestly pretty crap though. Roach, come here, would you? How does it look? You know what? Yeah, I could keep it. That's fine. It's not what I was looking for though. I want myself some actual trophies. Meaning, the only thing I can think of left. I mean, various quests. But fist fights. They've got to have something, right? Where are we going? It's all within city limits. Okay, that should be fine. Once we're done with that, we can just go do, I guess, the final mission. Hopefully. I mean, fair enough, Raven. I appreciate you coming by. I do hope you've been doing well. I have noticed you're trying to, like, sort out your Discord and everything, so hopefully you're not too stressed over managing all that stuff. Yeah, I appreciate you dropping by. And please, want to talk?
Come to me, please.
Hello. Quest woman. Who are you?
My
I've met you,
were
have
not
I?
deceived. Yet so far south. You, sir, of all folk in all your fame.
Mm-hmm. Me, south in all my fame.
Ah, I've heard so much. Why, when Master Dandelion tarried in Beauclair, not a day passed without him baying out a ballad in admiration of your deeds.
Yeah, unwelcome little habit of his. But, what can I do for you?
You see, my betrothed, Francois Le Goff, vowed in my honor to bring me the head of the horrid beast they call Gretore.
Gretore?
Couldn't have gotten you a bouquet, some sweets in a bag.
Witcher, sir, you jest. A love most true demands proof through heroic deeds dedicated to the heart's captor.
So that's just the thing that's
Francois has been gone a fortnight.
accepted here.
Thus, I must plead with you to see what's become of him. Could you? Would you?
Okay, so what am I hunting anyway?
This Gretore. Know anything else about it, mademoiselle? Judging by the name, guessing it lives in a cave.
Yes. From which it prowls when hungry. By
Okay.
night, when all are asleep, it creeps into villages. Then, of a sudden, breaks open shutters, reaches inside and snatches babes from their cradles so quickly they've not the time to yelp.
Sounds
Nocturnal.
possibly a
Prehensile.
grave hag?
Intelligent.
Francois claimed he would cut the filth down in a snap. But he's been gone so long. Will you help, sir? I cannot sleep. I fear this worrying will be the death of me.
I mean, I'll go look into
Do my
it.
damnedest to get your fiancé back
You seem
safe and
kind
sound.
enough.
Just, mind telling me where to look for him?
I forget you come from afar and do not know our land. They say Gretore has its lair in the caves at the foot of the Gorgon Hills.
That close to the city? Telling me no bold souls
Okay.
ventured out to defeat the beast?
So he's just like
Quite the contrary.
just outside the city.
But none's returned. My concern is well founded.
I see. All right. High time I set off.
So many people have gone to hunt down this one thing then. It's interesting. And I mean, I am doing this. Hello. I'm willing to do a bit of fist fighting.
Considering it.
So you're not surprised. Consider this as well. Here, intellect counts as much as strength.
You see, Mancomb is no ordinary fighter.
I mean, sure, whatever. I'll
Let's
make the
start.
biggest bet, draw a crowd.
My knees quake like a carnival rattle.
Let's get on with this ridiculous battle.
I'm a top taunter, the best around, not one to be beaten by some inbred hound.
I mean, you do sound pretty
Your
stupid.
taunts? I've heard dogs retch things more profound. Hear how pathetic and stupid you sound.
Well, how then is this for a clever tongue twister? You're a bum-butting
This is not what I
black
expected.
bile-filled blister.
I think you're confused,
Think
sure.
you're confused. That sounds more like your sister. I'm immune to disease, but even I'd die if I kissed her.
You aren't worthy to empty my sister's bedpan. You mange-ridden mutant.
This is not what I thought we'd be doing. I didn't think we'd be exchanging insults.
Should have quit before we began. Gonna make you wish you'd turned tail and ran.
Why, you bad.
Great.
Got to admit, you know how to roast a man.
Did I just win the fist fight now?
Mean we're not gonna fight?
Why? I told you, you've won.
The Witcher wins, beating Mancomb at his own game.
What an air. What an amazing
You
fist
out-tongued
fight.
me, but only because I'm under the weather today. I'd have lashed you raw otherwise.
Right.
Phrase that a bit
Sure.
better if you could, Mr. Mancomb. What is that all
Two
about?
more champions to defeat before you can challenge the Maestro. Still Waters is to be found in Oatville, not far from Mountebank Alley, while Colossus fights in the largest...
So are all the fights like this? Or no? So I mean, it looks like for some which aren't. It's hard to say. Yeah, San Sebastian was mentioned, so yeah, up there. That one, yeah, I'm just gonna go to that one. That's fine. That's not got a signpost next to it that I found. Hopefully if I get there, I'll be able to like, find the signpost. Yeah, it's just in there. It's a little bit of a weird way I need to take to get. That's fine. And yeah, up this way. Down here. Didn't mean to take you along with me, I'm sorry. Below here apparently. Ah, here it is. I cannot save my game? No, I can't. Ah, and that's the bookie. Oh, you're away in the corner. You're a hard one to get to. I mean, of course, I'm in. If we're just having a battle of wits, I'm
Challenge
fine.
you to a duel.
Noble lords and virtuous ladies, another fight is soon.
Is this actually a fist fight by the looks of it?
Come on, come closer.
God, I can't do much if I can't get my counters right, and it's not the easiest to get them correct. Come on, we're fine. Is that a woman? Or has just got an especially, like, feminine voice? Ow. I don't know. But I mean, I'm gonna punch him regardless. Ouch. Okay, there goes my point of adrenaline I built up. That's fine though. Ow. They can really hit quite hard, can't they?
How long you gonna make me wait? Not good.
Okay, this is fine. Just get my counter in. I should have a point of adrenaline again. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're managing them. I've got my rhythm. Or not? Apparently not.
Waters handily defeats the Witcher. The Titan remains
Okay.
undefeated. His vow of silence.
I don't understand how that
very much
worked.
in force.
I still had a point of...
Welcome back.
Maybe it can't
Duel
apply
with still
like multiple
waters.
times
Wouldn't
in
that be something?
a short
Care
period
to
of time.
challenge?
Yeah, I'm in. I'll do it again. Well, it's actually better, decent amount.
Noble lord.
And yeah, they have a vow of silence, which I'm assuming is why I'm not having any chat with them. But maybe I could be wrong. Okay, come on. We're fine enough. We're managing somewhat.
Come on, come closer.
This is all good. Just need to watch for when they're actually coming in. Okay, we're managing. Gotten quite low, we've got an adrenaline point, so we aren't going to die immediately if we do get knocked down to low health. I've got 2 adrenaline points, and they're below half health. I'm pretty low, but I've got extra health bar from the Undying Pill. Okay, come on. We're managing. Yeah, I've almost definitely got this time.
That's enough of
Come on. We're definitely getting our hits in. Don't need much more and they're about gone. Come on. There we are. See? I somewhat know what I'm doing.
The Witcher defeats the previously invincible Still Waters. And what about it was? Freed of his vow, the knight can now show his face.
Your blows are strong and true. My congratulations.
Thanks.
Have you naught to add? I'm a
And
woman.
yeah, I thought you were a woman.
My remarks?
What for? It's the 13th century. Nothing peculiar about it. Women own taverns, run farms, and
brilliant.
fight.
Will you not claim there was no honor in fighting a wench?
No. I'd expect to hear that from someone who was afraid to lose to a woman.
Now only Colossus stands between you and a chance at the Maestro. San Sebastian, that's where you should go. Look
I
for the
don't know
largest
what's
courtyard.
going on with these quests. Is that supposed to just have something of interest? I don't know. But I guess we're now to the San Sebastian. Or San Sebastian. Or whatever you'd call it. Where exactly do we need to go? We need to head through that street past Keeper's Gate. Got it. And while I'm passing through, I mean, you know what you've got to do, right? Whenever you're heading through this area, you got to grab it. You just
can't believe
you've got to. You need to get buff. Okay, folks. You say you can't believe it, but you have many a time in the past. It's all fine. I'm definitely gonna get lost on my way here. I'm just following the dotted line because I can't think of how better to figure out where I'm going. Seems to think I want to go this way. So, this way I shall go. This will be the Cooper Gate, meaning this way, and then probably to my left inside that yellow looking building. Yeah, it looks to be inside of there. Oh, what's this all about? I'm just behind the yellow building. Ah. Yeah, apparently can't save there, that's fine.
In search of exertion. Hey, Whitelocks, will you dare to fight Colossus?
I mean, yeah. Sure. I don't know why he's not got any armor on, but presumably that means he's confident.
Fine. Let's fight.
Ah, boring. I'm not interested. Quick I am, too quick for you. It'll be knick-knack, patty-whack, hiss your arm bone. Where's the sport in it?
Don't want to fight? Why bother looking for challengers then? Wasting my time.
Oh, a bit testy are we? A witcher, right? Let's do it like this.
Okay.
You parry 3 blows I throw your way.
I just parry.
But you can't swing at me. Not once. Just deflect my blows. Got it? Catch 3 of them, and I'll toss you double your wager.
Okay.
That generous?
No, I just know
That's
you can't
interesting.
do it. No one's ever done it. Too fast, see? So, willing to try for 3 blocks?
I mean, sure.
Fine. Doubt I'll have any trouble deflecting a few blows.
That I get. At long last, one with a sportsman's soul. Now, listen. The rules say you're not to start your parry until I've cocked my fist. Standing with your guard ups, not allowed.
So I need to just time my guard correctly.
Witness a most peculiar fight. How shall I say this? The Witcher has accepted a colossal challenge.
Why am I shirtless then? Okay, there we go. We got one. That was lucky. Block 2.
Too quick for you, huh?
Yeah, block 3. Cool.
Incredible! The Witcher has parried Colossus's blows. No one's ever managed that feat.
That was quick.
Here's your due.
That was really quick.
We've not seen such a feat in years. And thus, you've secured the right to challenge the Maestro himself. You'll find him by the docks.
Also, he gave me back 3 times my wager, not twice. Give me back twice the winnings, but my major was 100. He should have given me 200. Meaning I would have had a total of 300 back. I put in 100, got 400 back, so yeah, he gave me more than he had to. Which I'm not against. I'm happy getting more money than I'm deserving. Okay. We just run down here by the river. Is this quicker? I think this might be a quicker way to get to the last fist fight. I'm hoping we get a trophy, because I still need another trophy. I'm missing a trophy for one spot in my house. I don't know where you get it, but I need to find another one. And I'm assuming it's not too hard to find. Okay, I'm not dead from falling down there.
I lent you coin for wine. Give us a fiver. Oh, dilly, hey, dilly.
Yeah, sure. Apparently lent him money once. Or he lent me money. But I can't give it back to him, so he's not very good at this. And... is it the drunken maestro I need to go up against? Okay.
This where I find the boxer they call the Maestro.
Maestro, champ, the undefeated. Folk call him many things. You are the Witcher who dropped the 3 lesser champions?
I am. Come to fight the Maestro, but seems to me he's indisposed.
Alcohol is the Maestro's remedy for his crippling shyness. He's a delicate man, you see? He'd never so much as hit a pillow while sober.
Fighting sober's like dancing to silence.
This seems like an alcoholic. But, okay.
Let's go. I challenge you.
We can have a fight.
Hold on. Whoa. I am a man of principle. I keep to a code. I don't tinkle where I eat, and I don't fight folk who don't drink.
Meaning?
We're both getting blind
Meaning
drunk.
you're to drink, or hey diddle diddle out of here.
Alright. Sure.
Sheesh.
Get free alcohol as well. And oh, the weather immediately
Mesdames,
changed.
Messieurs, the Maestro will perform at last.
Is this just a drinking contest, or are we actually fighting? I think we're actually fighting, aren't we?
Let's do this.
I'm pretty badly drunk. The camera's actually shaking.
When I chop, you'll be bumbled.
Okay, this is fine. We can do this.
Hey, well packed that. Under
Come on.
What? Lost your nerve?
Lost your nerve? Maybe he has. I don't know. He's quite drunk. I don't know if he has much nerve to begin with. Okay, bait him back a little. Come on. We can just keep on parrying. This is all going well. I've got my parries down. I really have.
Well packed that. Under it, boss.
He's quite quick with his jabs, though, isn't he? It's hard to get the parries in necessarily every time. But, yeah. He's more difficult than I thought.
Not near as well as I
Okay.
of course. My advice, drink. Then drink more.
Just drink even more.
Intoxication. That is
Okay.
clearly your problem.
We'll see next time.
I'm definitely challenging him again. Can I not talk to Bookie?
And when she passes it well,
Why can I not talk to Bookie? There we go. Yeah, I'll drink. Come on. Let's do this again. I'll bet a bunch of money on it, because I have money to spare.
Mesdames, messieurs,
He'll perform at last, then I drink, we've seen the cutscene. Now we just need to get our parries in. Seems to be about all we need. Okay, come on. Takes so many more hits than I can take, which makes these fist fights so much harder than they normally would be, compared to a normal fight. Why do I need to hit him so much? Why can I only be hit like 3 times before my whole health bar is gone? Like, it doesn't seem the most fair, does it? Yeah, we're doing quite well this time. I've gotten used to the whole drunkenness, I think. Up to full points in my adrenaline. We're doing perfectly good.
What? Lost your nerve?
I don't think he's lost his nerve, don't worry. He's definitely still trying to hit you, Geralt. Come on. Got him low. I need to not get cocky. Come on. Okay, I think this might be it. There we go. This is a trophy? Hope it's a trophy.
It's not happened in years. Your fists, they're glorious.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'm gobsmacked, I am. Have to drink it off.
Let's go drink it off. Lovely.
Good fight. To speak true, I'm pleased you stripped me of the title. I shall have more time to pursue my chief interest now.
Chief interest is
Richard
drinking,
Geralt
right?
of Rivia is hereby crowned fisticuffs champion of Beauclair. Bravo! Behold your trophy.
And yeah, I do get a trophy, thank God. I was worried there for a
Life
second.
without liquor's like loving without licking.
Sure? Sure, I'm not gonna question. I won't. It's fine. Alright, I mean, I guess main story now. I've got all I need. It's a case of making my way up here. Because, I mean, we can have the trophy in at any point. I've done all the missions I particularly care about. But yeah, exactly. What are you going to be doing?
Where to storm Duntide? Expect armed resistance. The strength of the
I mean,
fortification remains.
just go inside and that's us.
Geralt, good you're here. Ready to attack Duntine?
I mean, I think I'm ready.
See, you already prepared a plan. Walk me through
Let's
it.
just go
We
for
have
it.
2 objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the man who blackmailed the vampire. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the castle, Roderick. We mean to strike here, through the main gate, then secure
It's
the
got a
area
big
in
ass
front of the
wall,
keep
and we're just going through the gates.
How many men defend Duntine, you know?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no army, but they could number several dozen.
Okay, so
Also,
a lot of
Roderick
people.
recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries. About them we know very little.
Cintrian's men, gotta be. Ran into a few in town. Any ideas?
What?
They tried to kill me. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm. I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
Okay. I'm half expecting the Duchess wants her sister alive so that she can be publicly executed or something. I don't know. I don't think she'd leave her alive out of the goodness of her heart. Especially if she's trying to murder her. What exactly comes next? Ah! Hello, Draenor. I'm wearing it again because it's comfy. It's also, like, warm at times, cold other times in the room. So, I mean, it's a decent thing.
So
yeah, good to see you. How are you doing?
Quick,
Skill ship.
horses and we bolt.
I'll have you know, I've got all the trophies.
Not so fast.
There's no skill issues here. You're just tired. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yep. Kill me if you can. There goes one. I do feel a little bit bad for these guys when I just come in and do this to them. I mean, at the end of the day, they're dying. It's not my fault. It's because they're too weak. Nothing to do with me. Yeah, are we gonna get an excuse on him? Yes, we are. You sure we sent you... Wait, sent you money for a cancelled claim? I mean, maybe flag it up to them. Just in case. Just... It's worth being on the careful side, you know? Good to hear. Because, yeah, that doesn't sound like it should be happening, does it? I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you can always hope. You just get to keep your money and they keep the claim is cancelled.
Roderick sent him to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
I'll take some Nilfgaardian lemon. There we go.
I see no Ducals along
That
the
new
road.
phone, all phones don't need to be heard anymore.
Roderick was right.
Okay.
Don't flee. We'll manage.
Hurry with those crates! But be
How
careful
long you gonna
if
make
you
these
drop
crates?
any! Come on!
Die with a shield, meaning do this. There we go. No more shield. We do have crossbowman here. Get rid of any ranged folks. And apparently the guy in charge does want to fight me. I don't want him dead if possible. Can I attack everyone but him for now? See if he surrenders if all his guards are gone. I don't know if he will. But I mean, I hope so, because ideally we want to take him in for questioning, right? Like, I'm not here to kill him, am I? If I accede him, I mean, sure. I guess we're just hitting him, he doesn't seem to want to surrender. Might get an execution on him, bro. Seeing as he's kind of an important fella. No, no execution there. But one more attempt or I just bleeds out.
Mercy! Mercy! I did no wrong!
Nah, kept the wrong damn company. Centrion's men, where are they?
I knew... Shouldn't have let them under my roof.
Yeah, we're looking for a woman.
What? What do you mean? I know nothing about a hostage. Must be the handiwork of my guests.
Guests.
Where are they?
Whereabouts are they?
In the keep, ready in their escape.
There's someone with them? Woman named Sienna?
Of course, she convinced me. to let them in.
And a whole pile of trouble along with them. Where is she?
Packing. We were to leave together. An old fool. I'd have done anything for her.
Where is she? In the keep too?
Yes. Her chamber is in the tower, the top floor.
So he's been charmed by this woman
What will
to some
become
extent.
of me?
It's good to hear your new keyboard's good, by the way. I'll help him though. We need him to survive. We need to take him in,
Press it against the wound.
answer
Should staunch the
properly.
bleeding.
I thank you.
Yeah. Just do a roll through him. We don't have to, but it feels fine. We now want to head through this gate. There's a lot of stuff we're doing. You know what? I should probably take care of these guys, shouldn't I? Don't seem particularly tough, so it's all fine. Why are they so puny? This guy's less puny. I mean, do kill them. Ah, very loud keyboard.
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
I mean, yeah. That's fine enough.
Kill him! Attack!
What's happened? What's the woman doing? This woman, I don't trust her in the slightest. It's not the woman.
Need to get into the keep.
They shall pay for everything.
I don't trust that these guys were necessarily 100% in the wrong. The woman might have been using them as a way to try and get rid of Dettlaff. Like creating a problem. So if there's a problem involving vampires, a Witcher would be called. Surely. That makes sense. Yeah, I just need to reach the key. These guys can do stuff on their own. No? No, they can't. Okay. I was going to try and run in and save any girls I had to. It's these vampire types, they're doing this on their own, pretty much. I don't think I need to help. Nah, fair enough, Trina. Fair enough. Hope you're less tired later.
Wasn't expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help, so... Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renna?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then.
What's going on here? She's trying to escape.
Renna! Are you hurt? If any of them.
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for
She's behind this all.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
Might have to kill both Dettlaff and Renna.
Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Mm-hmm. Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Sienna.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
He definitely lied to Dettlaff.
Stop playing dumb.
Yeah.
I know everything. Your plan, that this was part of it.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Dettlaff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Rena's not her real
I'm
name.
just gonna let Geralt do the talking.
Sienna. And Sienna is sister to Anna Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
What? What nonsense is this?
Sienna was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently. Moved into Duntine and ran a Vandergild out of here. Sent a man called the Centrian to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Centrian led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Sienna had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Dettlaff. She used you. Part of her plan.
I think she knows she's in a bad position now. She's gonna try and appeal to Dettlaff, I would imagine. Or stab him.
You will come to Teshumutna and explain all. If you do not, I will raze Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
He's willing to hear her out still.
He just
surprisingly.
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Dettlaff like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
I mean, I'm not gonna accuse her, but I didn't expect this.
Seems you've got some last
Yeah.
scraps of honor left.
It's the least I can do.
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be about.
Vampires or no vampires, my sister is here. Find her.
Your Grace, that...
There we are, to the meet.
Sienna!
On friendly terms?
You, sister.
I saw a twitch in the Duchess's face.
So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth to it?
You feel resentment. I understand. But I promise we shall work through all the unfortunate matters of the past. We will discuss them later. Captain, escort Sienna to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish, Your Grace.
I mean, Sienna, she is part of Dettlaff's clan, remember? She's a vampire.
And you, Witcher. You have my thanks. I cannot believe my sister was so near the whole time. Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason and blackmail.
I mean, yeah, you apparently just let
Roderick
people in.
got duped and used, just like the vampire.
Apropos, were you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered Sienna blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Sienna's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot be true.
Your Grace, I know this vampire and...
What? You know him? Who is he?
Dettlaff.
The same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire. Is there anything else you've neglected to mention? A dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire?
There is another vampire about. It's
Where
not
is he
me.
now?
Waiting for Sienna. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 days to bring him Sienna and...
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
Well. What now? What? No.
Do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
Doubt it. Rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially when it wins.
Yes, well, even I must admit Dettlaff's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even.
So what now?
Are you upset?
I'm assuming I get a choice of help Dettlaff or kill Dettlaff.
See, you're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
I mean, got mutations, I guess.
Sensation I feel. Ever. Mutations, remember?
Yes, of course. The excuse you resort to whenever you'd rather not talk about something.
Observant of you. So let's change the subject.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
So it's between probably Geralt's life and Dettlaff's, and Rius is gonna have to choose.
Spilt so much blood. They...
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood. Yours.
She's becoming a bit of a tyrant, isn't she?
For the last time. Sienna is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is also my sister. We are bound by blood and by a shared childhood. I shall not allow her to be lynched.
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise. Storm the prison.
Yeah.
Pitchforks and torches in hand.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Sienna is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire. Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but...
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is Dettlaff?
I mean, I'm working on it.
We're working to find that out, Your Grace.
Do you take me for a fool?
I wouldn't dare.
I care not one whit what you have worked on, are working on, or
Yeah, I
shall
don't like
work
her
on.
anymore.
I'm interested
I
in
never
your
felt
works,
great about her,
which
but yeah,
thus far
definitely
have
don't
been
know.
well. At times I hunt foxes. Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman releases the hounds. They catch the fox's scent, chase the animal down, and lead the Bachu to it. All within an hour. You, Witcher, have had a week. The aid of my most excellent knights. Yet, you have tracked absolutely nothing down. I've begun to suspect my beagles might have done a better job.
I mean... Yeah, maybe you should summon your beagles.
Perhaps Your Grace should have sent
I'm
a
not
beagle
going
instead
to...
of a witcher after the vampire.
I'm not gonna really be pleasant to her.
You tread on thin ice, Witcher. Very
I'm aware.
Wisdom demands you choose your words more cautiously. But to the matter at hand. Have you managed to establish anything?
Your Grace, it seems Siana tricked Detlaf, used him to murder the knights who escorted her into exile. We have reason to believe that...
Okay, I'm just kind of confused of where this is going.
Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires! They protect the city! Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost.
Vampires aren't Detlafs, I don't think. I think they're Sienna's. And Sienna's a vampire too, seemingly. I mean, from my speculation anyway.
If it's war this Detlaf wants, it's war he shall have. Geralt, get to work. This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmer and you...
That's Sienna, right?
Get her out of here.
Or is that not Sienna? What exactly is going on? It's a Brooks at the very least. Oh, I wanted to get my sign at the ready. Let me get a shield up. Here we go. She's mostly invisible. Can see an outline at times. And do need to actually get black blood at the ready, won't I? Black blood potions. This one? This one. Put it on there. Well, she's a tough one to hit, the Bruxa, isn't she? She's a bit of a pain when she stays invisible. But when she's not invisible, I mean, she's reasonably manageable. Come on, we're managing. We're not really hitting her, we kind of phased through her just there. We're managing. Where is she? Over that way. She's killing the guards? Yeah, she's definitely killing some of them. Vampires are keen fights. Keep an eye on my black blood though, it's about to run out. In which case, drink a little bit more. Guards are dead, lovely. At least one of them is. Come on. Can we at least hit her a bit? I know she's good at deflecting blows, but it's a pain. Come on. You have to have a better chance at hitting her than what I'm doing, right? I need to, like, counter? Maybe? If I parry, maybe that would work in some past. I don't know. And hit her from behind seems to work. Hitting her from behind seems fine. Yeah, drink more black blood and make sure I'm topped up on it. Need to hopefully make it last the whole fight. Don't want I'm drinking my blood and healing. Continue to whack her when she does that. Come on. Plenty of damage in just there. We should be fine. She might try and drink my blood in a second, but I still have my black blood on. Come on. Back she comes. And, didn't manage to get to her in time. Okay. Come on. She's just invisible. I can see her for the most part. It's just a real pain to catch. Come on. Nope, gone invisible. Got a hit. She is bleeding. Which is kind of ironic for a vampire. But there we go. Let me just... might need that. It's an anti-vampire
Siana failed
gauntlet.
to appear as summoned. And there. Detlaf was not making idle threats.
Seems not. Need to make some serious plans of our own now. It It's gone too far, damn it. Gotta find him. Stop him. Question is how. We've tried everything.
That is not exactly true. There is a certain, staggeringly dangerous, mind you, way to force Dettlaff to reveal himself and incite him to fight.
That's so.
That's
Go on, then.
Syanna, yeah.
Let me hear it.
In due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative. After all, you could fulfill Dettlaff's demand and liberate his beloved Syanna.
I mean, Syanna's gonna die if we do that.
Dettlaff still
Probably.
believes Syanna's innocent?
I believe he suspects something. He must. And he seeks to understand what happened.
And for that, he's declared war on the entire duchy?
What can I say? Moderation was never his strong suit.
I mean,
Really
what are we doing with Syanna?
Hand her over to Dettlaff?
She's clearly
Accept you
the root
consider
of
that
all
wise.
this.
It's hard to believe, I know, but Dettlaff is not actually evil, merely impulsive. He needs but meet with her, speak with her, and he will spare the city.
So say I agree to this, 'cause I might. Still no chance Anna Henrietta will.
I do not recall ever suggesting we ask her permission.
At the end of the day, I need to fulfill my contract.
The meeting.
God
What if it's
damn it.
nothing like you say? What if it goes sour, ends in a fight? Willing to guarantee Syanna won't get hurt?
It seems unlikely in the extreme that...
Didn't ask for a lecture on probability. Need a simple answer. Yes or no.
I vow that not a hair on her head shall come to any harm.
Alright, to the dungeons then, I
There's
guess.
reservations about this plan. Not least among them. We have
That's
no idea where
fine.
Syanna's being held.
Or she's probably being held in a
The
tower
Duchess,
or
She's
something,
not
right?
at the prison.
Hardly a reservation. More of an excuse. I'm certain you'll find her. You must merely decide you wish to.
Could ask Damien. Duchess treats him like a lapdog. Keeps him close most times. He might know something more.
There, you see? I knew you'd think of something. Bravo. I trust I've dispelled your doubts then.
Not so fast. We're not done talking.
Wait, I don't want to negotiate? I mean, there's another way, I guess,
How would I go
then.
about luring Dettlaff out of hiding if I wanted to? With the blood of a virgin?
You see, somewhere nearby lives an unusual denizen, one of the unseen, ancient and powerful vampires, among the oldest and strongest.
And?
Toussaint is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but say the word, designate a time and place, and Dettlaff will be forced to appear.
So this unseen elder, how do we convince him to summon Dettlaff?
We must find him first. The elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must. But locals, Oriana, for
Really?
instance. You know, she too is a...
Yeah, figured it out. Alright, let's say she gets me in to see the unseen elder. What then?
I don't know. You'll have to improvise, I suppose.
I think I like the idea of going after the Unseen
So I'm
Elder
basically
first.
stuck. Either gotta give in to a blackmailer, or fight him.
You know what I would opt for? Should we free Syanna and arrange for her to meet with Dettlaff, there's a good chance we'll all survive this ordeal. Dettlaff included.
Regis, don't mean to put you on the spot, but I gotta know. Say I do decide to fight Dettlaff. Who'll you stand with?
Should you decide your sword is the sole solution, I shall not stand in your way.
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so. Now, please tell me, what is it you intend to do?
Oh, okay. I don't want to kill Dettlaff. I think he's a fine enough guy.
Crazy as the plan seems, I'll do it. I'll ask Damien about Syanna.
You won't make me beg. I knew you wouldn't.
Slow down. Not promising a thing. Just want to get a feel for the situation to start with. Coming with?
Of course. Many hands make light work.
I don't like this. This does not seem like a good idea.
Hurry. Damien could be in danger.
Or dead.
Do you think so? He seemed battle-hardened, more than a few scraps on his belt.
Against humans, not monsters.
I mean, do we have to fight vampires in our way? Seemingly. Ah, yeah, that's the failed quests coming up. That's fine. I'd expected there to be failed quests. Only really the one appeared there. Also, can I not kill this guy? He don't seem to be dealing any damage. Yeah, and I can't help but notice we're not damaging him. What are we meant to do? Am I using the wrong sword? That's definitely my silver sword I've got out. Poisoning applied. Poisoning's doing work. Oh, and now we can hit him. He was in an invulnerable state for some reason. Got it. Now he's fine. I'm assuming it's because he was introduced like and they went to attack him too soon. This is fine. Let's continue killing vampires.
Vampires would heed a higher vampire's calling commands.
As a rule, they don't.
So how Dettlaff sick them on the city?
I told you, he's exceptional. He manages to bend them to his will, control them with his thoughts. They'll continue attacking until he orders them to back down, until he dies.
Oh, it's never Bruxa. Come on. You're not gonna fight her. Rodriguez. It's kind of important that we do, I would have thought. Rodriguez, you're not wanting to lend a hand. No? We're still just meant to follow along. I don't have any black blood left. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm also kind of stuck down in the pit. How do I get out of here? Yeah, there we go. We climbed up. We're fine enough. God damn it. No. That would have been fine if I didn't get stuck in a pit beforehand. But, okay. Let's just do this again. God damn it. Why is Rodriguez not helping? Was I not meant to attack them? Like, if I see a vampire in the city and it's not friendly, I'm gonna murder it.
Hurry. Damien could be in danger.
We're back here.
You think so?
Okay.
More than a few scraps on his belt.
Against humans, not monsters.
Okay. He appears. We need to wait a moment so he can be attacked. It's still not attackable right now. For whatever reason. It looks like I got poisoning that he started being hittable. I don't know. Poisoned him there. Is it because I lured him over here last time? It's because I lured him over here. Got it. Okay. I figured out what makes him actually take damage. There we go.
I thought lesser vampires would heed a higher vampire's calling commands.
As a rule, they don't.
So how Dettlaff sick them on the city?
Yeah, Bruxa down here. Want to take care of her if we can. You're really not going to help me, Rodriguez. Like, she's hardly the friendliest type, this vampire I'm fighting. She's maybe not the most dangerous, but she's certainly not nice. Because I'm out of black blood, it's considerably harder. Did she walk into fire? I mean, if so, that was quite handy. Look, it's welcome back, Regis. We're just trying to take care of a Bruxa, alright? A Bruxa who drank some of my blood because I don't have any black blood left. It's a bit of a pain, and I've fallen into this damned hole again. I need to climb up. There we go. Come on. Got a good amount of damage in there. Get a shield on. Come on. I'm doing this. It's managing. A good bit of damage there as well. She might end up dying. Just from the poison, I think she might. Yeah. There she goes. Thank you, Regis, for waiting. And not immediately complaining again.
Monster's still here.
Yeah, this time you're willing to fight this vamp. Is everyone just not good enough for you, Regis? As much as I like you, I'm a bit caught up on that. Let's keep dropping quick saves after every fight.
Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards.
If we'd only arrived a bit earlier.
They broke formation.
Very good.
Ran.
That scent. It's Damien's blood. He was wounded.
Let's go.
Let's hope Damien's alive. And if he is, let's hope he's willing to help.
The street. Pointless. That's no obstacle to a vampire.
They didn't know. I didn't get a chance to prepare them. Show me what you got.
Okay, that's an owl. I don't know what they are, but it looks like a Bruxa. So I'm just gonna treat it like one. Yeah, that seems like a Bruxa. Ever so slightly different, possibly. Maybe they charmed people, because Geralt said nice tune. I don't know if that's just him making a sarcastic quip though, which I wouldn't put it past him. They seem to make a different sound when doing that. And Regis, you're not going to help at all. Regis, it's very rude of you. I'm having to fight 2 vampires at a time here. Ones that can go invisible. Okay, one of them is just a Bruxa. The one which is a Bruxa, I can probably take care of. The Alp, I'd imagine, is closer to death though, so take care of it first. I'm still getting hit by the Bruxa from behind. God damn it. Regis, you're supposed to be helping out here, aren't you? But that was kind of the whole point. Yes, I will come back, you damned vampire. I don't understand why he's not helping. Kind of thought it was in character for him to lend a hand. Okay, that Alp's pretty much gone. If I can take care of them, I'm happy to say that I win. If they're bleeding, I think they should bleed out. Are they going to bleed out? No, we're in a fraction ahead. God damn it. Okay. Then goes one. It's just a Bruxa now. Come on. Get a shield on. And then just... This, I will come back. I don't want to fail the quest. I'm needing to lure her over here. Come on, Bruxa. I see you. You may be invisible, but it doesn't help a lot. Well, when she teleports around while invisible, that does. Yeah, now she gets better powers. Or healing, or something, I don't entirely know. She's drank my blood. It doesn't seem to be doing immediately much. That's almighty. Would you stop it, you Bruxa vampire person? I can see you over there, but you're not easiest to hit. There we go. We've got a solid hit in there. Might have her dying in a second. Come on. You can do it, Geralt. You hit her in the back. Just continue to slice. Just need to hope Regis doesn't try and run off while I'm doing this. Got a hit. Come on. She's about dead. There we go. Get a mirror! Weirdly. Okay. Yeah, Regis. Yeah, Phil, we're gonna continue on, right? Yeah, he's gone up this way.
A knight's body. Guillaume must be in the bank. They'll barricade themselves inside.
Flaming horse.
I cannot let them see
Poor
me.
horse.
Recognize the vampire in me. Apologies, Geralt. You must manage alone. I'm sick.
But you've got other vampires, right? I'm now a bit confused more than anything. What? Yeah. So you're not wanting to fight some of them, but other ones you're fine with. Okay, this fought Fleder before, or Blader, or whatever you pronounce it as. So clearly, like, you must be against intelligent ones and fighting intelligent vampires. But this one's intelligent while the other one wasn't? Seems odd.
You killed it.
Ah, I want to hide it from these people. Fair enough.
I see the harlot's brood came close to slaughtering you as well.
Need to withdraw. You and your men. Now.
My duty lies with the city.
Won't help the city by leading your men to the slaughter. Damien, conversation back at the palace, remember? I'll say it again. Your men don't stand a chance.
So what's gonna happen? You actually gonna listen to me? I think I've done enough to gain his favour.
Men, tend to the wounded and prepare to march out.
Doing the right thing. Now listen close. Silver. That's what you want to use against vampires. Your alchemists, order them to produce as much vampire oil as they can. Churn it out in gallons. Then coat your blades with it. Keep an eye out for
I should have been
elves
doing
and Bruxae.
that.
The shapely
That would
ones
have been
resemble
good.
women. There one moment, gone the next. Bombs containing silver splinters are a pretty good idea.
Thank you, Witcher. I hope you're worth the coin the Duchess pledged you. And that you'll return with the head of the wretch that did this, skewered on a hook.
I mean, got a slightly different plan.
And what would that be?
All I can say just now is I'm gonna need Sienna.
You know the Duchess's decision. Sienna awaits her trial, in custody.
Come
We know
on,
it.
please.
I do not agree with it.
Please let me help.
I do not. I've sworn my loyalty to her grace.
I mean, you're not wanting
Folk
to
are
save
dying.
the masses.
Many more will, because of one.
If her grace learns I helped you, my head will roll.
And ours will follow right after it. Yet still we are prepared to take the risk. I fear we waste our time here. Come, Geralt.
Wait.
It's actually gonna help out. It's nice.
When last I saw Sienna,
Okay.
her grace was escorting her to the palace playroom.
Playroom? As in, for children? You sure?
I've served in the ducal palace for years. I know it's every corner. So yes, I am damn sure.
Playroom? So what, Duchess locks Sienna up in a dollhouse?
Honestly, I've no clue. Look, I've told you what I saw. What you do with it is no concern of mine.
Got it. I'll look into it. You get back to your barracks.
Still like Geralt's
Trace my
glasses.
steps. Path ought to be
Quite
clear.
nice. Also like the men teleporting into existence behind Mr.
You've our gratitude.
Can't remember his name, Mr.
You helped
Nightman.
us a great deal.
I helped Beauclair. At least I hope I did.
Well, playroom immediately, I guess. I'm seeing this teleports me there. I don't know what other option would have done. Unless that would have been me potentially playing both sides. I mean, I was curious what the marker was in there, and I've mildly gotten trapped. You're not gonna let me jump? There we go. Let's grab all of that. Why is there a marker in here?
Locked.
It's locked.
Of course.
Okay.
Regis, rather not have a fist fight with this door. Do you mind?
Not at all.
Why can I go into here? I mean, you're opening it, Regis?
Thanks.
Where are we? Why are we in here?
Utter silence. No one here.
We should look around at least.
It's the music
Nice
box.
Indeed.
Same as before.
It's a shame the mechanism's damaged. The rocking horse, rather worn. I suppose it got a lot of use.
And the journal,
What
okay.
Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort, court governess. The notes of Sienna and Anna Henrietta's governess when they were little.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
Okay, which sounds useful? Possibly the drawing.
Sienna gave me a drawing today.
Charming.
Of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
Perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember. Sienna does wake up screaming nearly every night, save when she shares a bed with Henrietta. Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horrible dreams. Kind of horrible that made some of them go mad.
Hey. So born on an eclipse, you can go mad. When the girls had falling out at
Girls
some
quarreled
point.
today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. The incident devolved into fisticuffs. Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister. Sienna gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them, Henrietta had lost 2 teeth. She ran off to complain to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Sienna and vowed to punish the little one harshly. Henrietta did her best to have her sister's sentence commuted, but the Duke and Duchess proved unbending.
Once you're labelled a black sheep, it's so hard to shed that reputation.
Yeah. Okay. Land of Thousand
Today
Fables?
I accompanied the girls for the
What
first
does this
time
help?
to the land of 1,000 fables. We spent half the day there. First we played with Thumbelina, then with Barbarossa.
Is that a shot, maybe?
Charmer for a brigand and pirate.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort wrote in her diary after taking a powerful hallucinogenic. Cannabis rudelaris, for instance, or...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artorius Vigo for his achievement. He has proved he has no equal in the arcane arts.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll seat you in the corner. The girls told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the Land of 1,000 Fables and utter out loud the incantation Expecto Ludum.
A book as the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting by the minute.
That seems like what we need then, yeah.
Realize
The
this
Land
might
of
sound
Fables.
improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henrietta tossed Sienna into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
Where's
Need to
that
find
book?
that book.
Locked.
A set of various things and
Tonight.
tonight. I mean, I did definitely look up at this painting when we talked about Fables.
Well, a key tucked behind
Yeah,
the
that,
picture.
that's what it wants us to do. There we go. That's fine. I can pick up on contextual clues. And yeah, now we've got a book. It does get more and more interesting.
Is it? Let's see.
Need to use the words to get inside. Or... Oh. Just forced open.
Expecto Ludum.
Was not expecting this. What's happening to Geralt in his fabulous glasses? I'm curious. I mean, seemingly the right thing.
Regis? Regis!
Okay. It's a powerful mage, you know? Powerful sorcerer to trap all of us in a book.
Land of 1,000 fables. Incredible. Let's see where this road takes me.
I was not expecting this. Perhaps, though, this might be a nice place to leave off.
Whole land's an illusion. It's so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
I mean, yeah, this is a really good enough place. We've got big mushrooms, got apparently animals running around. I see their names off in the distance. And now we've got Geralt as well. Most mythical of all creatures. But yeah, that should be enough for now. I'm kinda confused at what's happened today. It seemed to just toss us immediately into the deep end. Still not trusting, like, Anna, the one in charge. The Duchess. Don't like her tone either. She seems like she's been putting on an act whenever she's been kind or anything. Yeah, I'm not keen on her. I'm not keen on her. But that is all for now. I have enjoyed myself, and I hope anyone watching has enjoyed as well. Now, though, that is all. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, or evening, or whatever it may be for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.